love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being the music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. It said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said you cried when they broke up. She still plays the record that's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off, and we, you know, it's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm.
My friend used.
Well, thank you very much.
Like the sea, go ain't got my goods. Check your references and find out I'm reliable in the hood. Give me bad, I wish you would. You'll see just how Lil White works. Say you pushing Thunder Chicken, bag it up, let's watch it twerk. If it's some dirt, then you'll get no cheese in return when I come back. The only reason I do that's to get a refund on my stack. But if it's fire, I'm coming back to get some more, and that's a fact. Best to believe it's gotta be good at green, that's where it's at. This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one, what the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry. This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one, what the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry. So you gotta quote a key or some of that California chronic. If it's fire, I'm jumping on it, and if it ain't, I'm bouncing off it. Ain't no profit coming back off big old bag of Bobby Brown. Soon as I get that shit, I'm Frazier bound and down to smoke a pound. I never frown as long as that Mary Jane is all up in my system. Too bad you missed them. What them 6 bucks that we turn to victims? It's on again, like you got a 2-liter Coke and a fifth of pen. Stepping in, everywhere you go, falling down, cause your 10 sheets in the wind. Throwing up the liquor in bud. Slow your road out, you too fucked up. You can wind up like the rest of them fools face down in the flow, cause you got $2. I got some problems, just like you do too, but there's always tomorrow. We'll both solve them. Pass me the blunt, I'm getting tied up, hitting on this bottle. It's almost over for me and you. My ass about to pass out. One more thing before I go, never mind, just put that fucking dope out. I'm smoked out, and there ain't no way I'm gonna keep on going. I should've been in bed a long time ago. This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one, what the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry. This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one, what the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry.
It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I tell you, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF. Hope you had a good Valentine's Day. Hope I can remember how to do this. It feels like forever. It's only been 2 days. It's just like a weekend. We don't do it over the weekend. On Mondays, I don't come in and feel like I don't know how to do it. Glad Valentine's Day's over. Valentine's Day's not about romance in the ClusterF household at all. There's hasn't been any romance on Valentine's Day for decades when you own a flower shop. So that got done. Whole family chipped in. Went very smoothly. Donna's she's an expert preparer. I mean, she Tracy, you don't live here anymore. She stays up there till like midnight every night before. Yeah. She go in there at 8 in the morning and stay till midnight. Just get everything ready. Just get everything so it runs smoothly.
Keep it ready for the next day.
Everything was done like by 5:15. 5:15 we were done, and everybody else was out of there. Donna was still.
It didn't all run perfectly smooth for me.
Why? What happened? What happened with you?
I just had some, personal driving issues.
What?
Nothing. I just, like there's this one. I guess I haven't learned my lesson on hand walking or running these arrangements to a house.
Hand walking. What is that?
Run into the houses.
Like you walk on your hands and carry it with your feet?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
No wonder you're having problems. What, you mean if you can't get in the gate?
Yeah. There was this one. I could get in the gate, but it was like this college community deal. And I just passed the gate, And so I turn into the next parking lot and I look, and it's just like it's all backed up traffic, and I got to do 2 U-turns to get back in.
Yep.
And I look at my GPS, it's like 0.3 miles.
0.3 miles.
And I'm like, fuck it,
That's so long when you're walking flowers.
Yeah, and then I start doing it, and I got a jacket on, and I got stuff in the pockets, and this big flower arrangement. So I'm trying to run, but all the stuff's flapping and hitting me everywhere, and the flowers, and so I'm like, all right, I just gotta walk it. So I'm walking fast.
You gotta walk fast. You gotta do the fast walk.
And still, it takes me like 8 to 9 minutes to get there, and then I'm like, all right, let's get, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run back. So I run the whole way back, most of the way
That's
back.
how you get shot.
Yeah, I know. I'm running through this apartment complex.
Running in an apartment complex in the middle of the day with jeans on. You're going to get shot.
Do you have a hoodie on?
No, but I finally get back to the car. And, all right. That was too much. I shouldn't have done that. And then I look up my next delivery. It's in the same apartment complex. It's like I was so upset.
My God.
I was so mad.
Did you?
I took my car this time. I'm not that stupid. Thank God, because my next one was in there as well. I would have just smashed my car into a tree.
So the third one was in there.
The third one was, but I was alright.
Did you know that the third one was in there?
No.
So you would have, if you'd have walked.
If I would have walked it, I would have done the same thing 3 times. Insanity is what they call it.
Insanity is walking it in the first place. I've never had to do that ever in 30 years.
I did one 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Got to the gate, and the thing, you call the number at the stupid gate, and it goes, beep, so it doesn't work. So I call their number, and it's, that nobody can answer there. And I sit there, and I'm like, look at the address, and I can see one house. It says, I can't be too far. And then so you get out and you walk in, and then you start walking and walking. You're like, fuck this.
You regret like the first 100 yards, and you're like, do I turn back or do I keep going?
Did you get a Caliente this year?
Yeah.
Did you?
I got, or not a Caliente.
Paradise.
Paradise Lakes. Yeah, it was too cold for the nudies.
Oh yeah.
I still saw one dick, but.
That's true. I mean, it's a little chilly. They must be having a miserable winter. Can't show off
for them to not be able to walk around naked.
Do they layer up, or they just barely? Cause the least they can. Show something. I got to show something. See, that ain't about. It ain't about being free. It's about wanting to show your stuff. That's all it's about. Be free. Ned's Navy says super glitched up this morning. Can I get a report from someone else who says see if it's super glitched up?
It's not glitched up right here. I'm watching it on this
computer.
You're
watching it.
I'm not glitching.
Yeah, Ned's Navy spreading rumors, propaganda.
He's just mad.
Of course, it could have been early.
Christina didn't give him some Valentine candy.
Sounded a lot worse.
Yeah, I thought it was going in a different direction.
It sure sounded like a different direction.
That was super innocent.
And the thing is, Trace, I can see her just throwing that out there. That'd be totally Donna. Just say, man, it's Christina giving him a blowjob.
Some salts. Sniff my salts.
Sniff the salts.
God.
Let me get a real quick whiff. Oh boy, that was a little close. Oh yeah. Ice water. We're jam packed. Let's see. We got ClusterF today. Then tonight we got the Hang. Then Net in Your Head tomorrow morning 7:45. In the space of like 26 hours. It's like just an unbelievable amount of content.
Yeah, that was my only flaw during delivering. One of my she told me one was towards some gold selling place, and I was
gold coins
and stuff, and I'm thinking pawn shop, I'm thinking, and so I'm going to this one. It's one of my last deliveries, so I start, getting vaped up.
Oh, gee.
And I'm vaping, and I'm sitting there. And then I come up to this one, and I'm like, I know
what you're going to say.
And then I try and get in. I can't get in. I ring the doorbell. They buzz me in. And then I open the next door and go in. And it's just this room with me and a cop in it. And I'm just like, what is this is my nightmare? What is going on here? Why is this happening? And I'm like, delivery for so and so, and I'm like, can I just leave him here? He's like, no, just wait for her to come out so you can hand her to him. And she was in no hurry, so I'm just standing there awkwardly stoned with this cop for like 5 minutes. Like, how's it going? Don't go out to my car.
I warned him. I warned
About
him.
the cop?
I said, when you go to this coin place, I said, they don't let just anybody walk into these coin place. I said, they're going to have an armed guard there.
Yeah, well,
He forgot.
I was thinking
And
security.
It's not an armed guard.
Well,
It's
I think I said a cop.
It's a
Yeah.
cop.
I think I said a cop.
I mean, they're not stupid. They're selling gold.
So they,
They got. I mean, it's a very prominently like he's sitting at a desk, fully copped up, ready to take on anybody who wants to steal the gold. So nobody steals the gold.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Do you think they have to have
What you
someone
gotta
there all night too? I mean, people bust into the businesses that smash and grab stuff.
That's a great question. They
And
have
bust
to.
through walls,
they're
bust
selling
through
gold.
doors in the back.
At what point, how are you making money selling gold if you're paying a guy to watch your gold the whole time? Like, I thought
They must
gold,
sell a lot of gold.
but I thought gold was like you're trying to make money off of gold. So like, if the price of gold is at one point, are you gonna still have to pay that much plus the price of this guy to watch your gold? Plus, how you
You
making
gotta
any
add
money
that
off
to
this
your
gold?
cost of business, man.
What'd you say?
You got to add that to your,
I mean, they
cost
must
of doing
must sell a
business.
lot of gold, and they charge a fee, to buy the gold. They just don't give it to you, at cost. So they must do a crap ton of that. I guess there's not a lot of overhead. You get the gold and you sell it for a markup, and the cop, and then you got the cop.
Yeah.
Then you get the silver. Silver is not what you'd think it is. You think you'd go in and buy something that looks like silver. I don't know. A silver bar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Silver is a bunch of coins.
But you can get the bars.
Well,
Yeah, I've
But you
seen
can
bars
Some
of
of it
silver.
is the coins. I
that's the
remember years ago we bought some silver. It was like they were like, well, we don't have it in yet, and all this, and then come back and it was like a bag of coins.
Yeah, and you're going. I'm paying. This much for dimes. I'm paying all this money for dimes, but they're pure silver, so they're worth something.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much it was.
What's like a block of, a good block of silver worth?
It's worth $4 an ounce. So
Oh,
it's not
shit.
like gold. Gold is worth 1,800. Is it? What is it? It's 18 or it was. I think it's around almost 2,000 gold. It's 2,000 and
Yeah.
silver only $24.
You should have had him guess because I couldn't have told you in a million years
I should have.
how much that
No.
was at. What the price was at.
He's been looking it up recently.
Oh, I watch the finance channels and I look at the ticker tape to see how the stock's doing, how the gold's doing. Just trying to
Keep
trying
up
to
with-
know when I got to run to the grocery store and get some more beans.
Yeah, when he's got to run to the grocery store. and
That's-
get
but
some
that's
beans.
Well,
when
that's
I-
about
that's when-
right. The
that-
apocalypse is coming, and Dad went to the store and he came back and he's got 3 cans of beans. Like, what the fuck?
That's when I would go to the store. When the
That's when
apocalypse
he
is
would
coming. That's the
go.
only time.
It was funny. Yesterday was the weirdest day. There was so
Oh,
much
man,
traffic.
it sucked ass.
And the day started out Valentine's Day. And it's like everybody, get to the shop 8:30, 9 o'clock. We got all these orders ready to go. I start getting there about 8:30. There's an accident right in front of my shop. The cops got traffic stopped.
Big accident.
Fucking helicopter coming in. It's like, God damn it. So nobody could get in. Nobody could get into the shop. And I mean, I had to go around and come in the other way.
Which is
before
which is a few miles out of the way.
Yeah, before they stopped I didn't know they were going to helicopter somebody, but it was just stopped. So everybody was about an hour and a half late getting all my deliveries out, which I had AM deliveries. School lets out early on Wednesday. It was like all this stuff. There were just accidents everywhere. Everywhere everyone went was backed up. And then even when everybody was leaving, 4 or 5 o'clock, everything was backed up everywhere. Every road around, we were like, everybody's
Valentine's
calling me
Day.
like, is it Christmas? What is going on out here?
That's
And
all dudes running to the store at the last minute to get
I
something.
guess. Was it just
I don't know.
Valentine's Day? I don't even. Is that a holiday that people get out and drive around?
I sat in traffic, all day long.
And it was smoky out. They were doing a prescribed burn up in Brooksville area somewhere.
Don was like, why are they doing a prescribed burn with 30-mile-per-hour winds? Doesn't seem like the day to do it.
Yeah.
And on Valentine's Day, like everybody just smoked out. It's like a dick move that I'd do or something. Like a bonfire on Valentine's Day.
Everybody's smoked out and people going out and they all smell like smoke because of the smoke everywhere. It's like, what the hell? And somebody said, Berlin said, Bradley's going to, I said, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? And Berlin said, Bradley said he's making, we're going to probably do something, and then he's going to make some dinner. And I said, oh, that's what Mike said. Then he's going to, Bradley was going to make her some dinner. And I said, oh, that's what Daddy said. And they all looked at me, and we all started laughing. And Lauren goes, that's what all this smoke is. It's Mike making dinner.
Oh. I wouldn't. I'm not a cook.
Our minds were blown.
I can make some.
I was like, just kidding.
Make some scrambled eggs.
That's exactly.
She was like, he can only make scrambled eggs with buffalo sauce.
That's what
on
Berlin said.
It's true. Not my thing. Not my thing.
No, but
go ahead.
You're good.
I was gonna say, but people need to understand, like, when you say there's an accident in front of your shop. Highway 54 is in Pasco County is like a super highway.
Yeah,
it's three lanes going both ways, and people it's like I-4 in front of your shop. So it shut down traffic for miles all the way back to the interstate, every which way. The back roads were clogged. Biggest day of the year. You open it, you Donna going to get there at, before 9, and everybody else is going to get there at 9 and get ready to go. And everybody's like, can't make it. Donna can't get to the shop. So you start an hour or so later on the biggest day. It's like, oh, man. But we still
anyway.
got it done. It would have
Even
been
notice any traffic.
Was it all cleared up by the time you got?
I guess so.
Man, he came at the exact right time.
Yeah. And the thing is, okay, here's the thing with this ambulance and stuff like that. There was a pretty good wrecked car there. But when I came, I saw the fire truck. They had State Road 54 closed on that side.
Yeah.
And when I got there was a ambulance and the wrecked car, and they had a gurney out. And so, nobody seemed like they were in a hurry to do anything, So I pulled right into the shop coming from the other way before it backed up. And I was like, man, they don't in any hurry to get anything done over there. And then a half hour later, I see no traffic on. I'm like, what are they doing now? Helicopter. Here comes a helicopter. I'm like, God damn, they're bringing a helicopter. There's a fucking hospital 2 miles down the road. They could have, in a half an hour, they could have had that person to the hospital in 10 minutes. With that being an ambulance, it could have been 5 minutes because they stop all the traffic and go through the lights. So I'm like, they could have been to the hospital in 5 minutes, and yet they bring a helicopter in here. So how much is a helicopter? It's got to be $10,000 now because an ambulance is $5,000.
Well,
I thought it was 500.
No. It's like $5,000.
Somebody said it was like 20 years ago. It was $10,000.
A helicopter?
Yeah. So. And Berlin was like, "How much? It has to be $1 million." She was like, "It has to be $1 million." I mean, like,
and they were in no hurry
because of your rabies shot, Dad. 15,000. My rabies shot was 15,000. How much is a helicopter ride with doctors?
Yeah.
To the hospital. I mean, you got to be ridiculous.
It was crazy.
I want to know.
And the helicopter was like a quarter mile down the road. Okay, so I'm like, well, clearly they're in no hurry there, or the guys in the ambulance would be rushing the guy down on a gurney to the helicopter. Here, get him, take him. No, they got out of the helicopter, pussyfooting around, getting their gurney out of the helicopter, and then they're just walking, pushing the thing up to the ambulance very slowly. I'm like, clearly this person is not it's not an emergency.
Yeah.
So, or wouldn't they be hurrying?
I don't know if
Don't
they do.
hurry
I
at
don't know
all?
if they hurry anymore. I think they might go slow still.
Well, they did. I watched the whole thing. I'm like, what? And I don't know why I didn't videotape any of it, but
Oh, you should
I
have.
should have and sent it to the news because there's no,
Oh, you should have.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
But you know,
But I was
I
just watching.
think-
I'm just like, what the fuck are they're not in any hurry at all. What's happening? They
I
got a
think-
helicopter.
I think first responders. Some we're pro first responders. I don't want to do any of those jobs. But there's definitely some bad apples out there, and I think there's some first responders who get off on keeping traffic backed up because it's a power trip.
Maybe
They got to look at that. It's 2 miles of traffic and go, yeah, I just screwed up all those people's day, and there ain't nothing they can do about it, and I'll let you go
Oh,
when
yeah.
I say.
Yeah,
I
'cause
guarantee that's a
once
thing.
the helicopter was gone, they're very slow. There were 3 cars involved, so they had 3 tow trucks out there. It's like, getting the cars, and then they just kind of all standing around. It's like nobody's in any hurry to do nothing. Sean Rez says, hurrying does nothing useful but cause harm. Well, they weren't only just not
No.
hurrying. They were almost, it was like, they're just walking slow.
She's also talking about just the traffic part, not about the hospital part. The cops, afterwards, we're
not getting
hurrying.
out of the way.
They're not hurrying.
They
it's
know
like,
traffic's
if that
backed
was-
up for miles and people are late and everything. They don't give no
Call me
fucks.
crazy, but don't you think you should be like hustling and bustling?
To let your citizens get
Hustling
to
and
fucking
bustling?
work.
All right, let's get let's get that trash out of the road. Let's get the tow
I
trucks here.
pay
Let's
your
go.
salary.
I'd be hustling and bustling. I'd be looking at traffic.
I'd
Going,
be
man,
like,
we gotta
oh my
get
God.
these people
Yeah.
going. But that's just me. We were talking about the helicopter.
Ned's Navy, I get it. If some block traffic all you want, as long as you want to have someone I love's in the ambulance. They were in no hurry to get this person to the hospital. No hurry.
Yeah, chop chop.
Yeah.
But no, and chop chop after. Let's get the traffic going.
Yeah.
I was.
We got emergency flowers that need rushed out.
But every side road, was all congested.
Everywhere.
Okay, so think, there's this one turn where you got to cross 54, and that way you can go the back way on Cypress or whatever that road is.
Cypress Creek.
And it's like, I pay your salary. Why isn't there a cop
Yes,
directing traffic? I haven't seen a cop directing traffic around an accident scene, anywhere other than the one lane where they do. They should be. They should say, "All right, there's a huge accident. The interstate, it's backed up for a mile. Get the cops out there. We're going to direct. We'll have cops directing the traffic."
That used to be something
it
they
used
did.
to be a fucking thing.
So,
See it all the time.
Yeah, people act like, they don't have time to do that. They got plenty of time to do that. They got plenty of resources to do that. I know they do because I've
You
seen
get
them.
fired as a cop because this guy needs to chill the fuck out. bro.
But that is something they used to do. Direct the traffic to help out around the area.
It would help things out immensely.
Instead, they're all standing around down there.
Drinking coffee. I got some donuts, I think. My God damn. Just saying, the helicopter thing. I mean, you don't really, you got to actually think about it and go, do you think a hospital like, what is it, Tampa General's where we were the other day, saw those 2 helicopters?
Yeah.
It's going to have 2 helicopters sitting on a pad. Probably got to have a mechanic, a full-time mechanic. You got to have a flight crew. You got to have a professional expert pilot and all this. And they're going to let it sit there and not get used.
Right.
That's why every
Only
time,
when necessary.
every time you
No.
see an accident, here comes the helicopter because they got to make
gotta
that
pay for
money.
that shit.
That's 100% true.
And most of the
I
time,
guarantee you that.
insurance pays for it most of the time. So, and if the insurance doesn't pay for it, I guess the government does. So why do they care?
In
But
my
I'm just saying, when you're, 5 minutes from a hospital, it's just no reason to call a helicopter.
unless. Yeah, there's no reason. Unless you need a brain, you have a traumatic brain injury and the hospital is 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's when you call the helicopter. But, when you got a broken leg, they call the helicopter. Girl had a concussion at a soccer game. Maybe. They don't even know. She got hit in the head, a bad bonk on the head in a soccer game. Helicopter. It's like, you got a bonk on the head.
Honestly,
Hospital's down the road.
even if you have a serious brain injury right there where they were, the ambulance could have got her to the hospital way quicker than that helicopter. Waiting for that helicopter to get there and fly her there, they could have already been there. I'm talking 5 minutes. They could have been to the hospital.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Just saying.
Oh, it's because if you've ever been, like, in a traffic jam and then you see everything, we're like, why is it stopped both directions? And then you hear the helicopter, you're like, oh, we're going to be here a while.
Yeah.
And see, that's how you know. Like, I remember when it happened at the, they took a long time getting that girl in that helicopter. They put her on the gurney and they're wheeling around, and it was like, there's no rush at all. And, they sat there for a minute, and then it took off. It's like, well, that's how you know. It should be like, go, let's go, let's go. Her brain's coming out of her head. We got to go. No, she got a bump on the noggin.
Yep.
Getting $15,000. Now, somebody was saying about it, the insurance, pays it. Well, okay, so it's, in my opinion, the government has to be paying off all the insurance agencies. How does an insurance agency make money, paying $15,000 for hospital rides?
Right.
I mean, if I
I think they charge, Well, Lauren said it was $16,000 for a helicopter ride, almost 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably $30,000, and they just say it's $30,000, so everybody gets insurance, and then the insurance company only has to pay them, $8,000.
Yeah, they contract with the insurance companies for less.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll try to bill you for the rest of it. But sometimes people also call and go, so if you contract, with the insurance company for this amount of money, why are you charging me more? Why are you charging me any? Sometimes you can get away with that, and sometimes you can't, I guess. They're ridiculous. That's all I know. They're ridiculous. Sean Raz subscribed for 54 months. Look at that.
We got a long list here. AC Bubba Palooza subscribed for 37 months. Give me a woo, babe.
Thank you.
FLCF fan, Florida ClusterF fan, subscribed for 32 months. Sean Zamboner subscribed for 49 months. Where's Sean Raz? I know he's up here somewhere. Sean Raz subscribed.
54 months.
Man, that's a lot of chat. You guys you're talking up a storm. Sean Raz, 54 months. That's a lot. That's deep, Sean. Dwight Nizzy, 46 months. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. We appreciate it.
Man, I had another. This was 2 days ago, and usually it's like my last delivery. Smoking the vape doesn't help deliver. You'll forget everything and pass every turn.
I never do that.
But I was, on both days on like my last one or two. That's when I started hitting the vape, and I go to like this elderly place, and they got a security guard and a metal detector. And I made the security guard's fucking day. First he gives me the tub to put my stuff in. How you put the stuff in the tub. And I put the stuff in the tub, and then I picked it up and tried to walk through the metal detector. And we make eye contact, and he notices I'm stoned as fuck, and he starts laughing. And then I'm like, that's not going to work. And I put it back down. I go through the metal detector. He hands me the container, and I grab the whole container.
And he starts to walk off. With what in it?
With my stuff in it.
His wallet.
You mean like your wallet?
Yeah, my
keys?
wallet and my keys,
Okay.
and I grab it, and I like almost walked away with it, and I'm like, no. And I grab my stuff and then the flowers, and he's just dying. He's just dying laughing while he's just sitting there. And then he was just so excited to see me come back out the door and leave. He was like, have a good day.
Sean Raz gifted a tier 1 sub. It says a hype train is closed.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
he was
why.
dying.
Yeah, I would never. I can't imagine showing up on Valentine's Day like, hi, hey babe. It's gonna take me a while to look up these things. I'm gonna get distracted and make some mistakes. No way.
Ajax, I just say Ajax. Ajax subscribed for 35 months. Thank you, ATXJC.
I missed that one. I can't.
That
there
just
we go.
happened.
Gotcha.
That's Amy Lynn's hubby.
I get more distracted listening to podcasts and stuff like that. I just forget where I'm going.
You got GPS, don't you?
Yeah.
And you still forget.
I forget to look at the GPS. I just start chilling, cruising down the road.
Pretty soon, Trace is on the Suncoast heading north.
Just north.
It's like, oh, I forgot. I thought I was going to the Wiki Watchy to go boating.
Shadow Crypto. Shadow Crypto 500 bits. I think we got Hype Train going.
I was
Hype
thinking
Train.
too. Hype Train level 2.
What's today? I have no idea.
Today is Thursday. I know it's a
Thursday,
crazy.
yeah.
It's a crazy week. Hang on, I'll get there.
Who's that in that bubble wrap right there?
Unexpected Hype Train bubble wrap. Oh, that's coming. That's my
You piece of shit!
That's my brand new megaphone from Kevin JK.
Have a great Friday, you motherfucker!
Brand new.
Oh, that might need batteries.
Level 2 Hype Train on a Thursday morning.
Pop that baby open.
I'm sure it needs batteries.
Fucking cocky!
Oh, look at this. It's got a lot of buttons.
Is it fancier? Is it heavier than the other one? Oh, it needs batteries.
Yeah. It's over my head. Siren. Oh, you can record on that one. That's how I'm doing. That's gonna end up how I'm doing my production in about another year.
What?
On the megaphone.
Recording it.
And everything breaks down.
Fireball.
Oh yeah, I need some batteries in there.
So Kevin JK.
yeah,
Double A or triple A?
So I got
Quadruple A, the bigger ones, the single A.
the
C's. C's.
With D's or
C's.
C's.
Really?
So I got 2 megaphone songs. That'll have at least 2 megaphone songs.
And a bottle opener.
So we can break. Oh, a bottle opener.
It's a random thing to put on a megaphone, but it's got a bottle opener.
That's crazy. Excellent. Can't wait to break it in. How many C batteries does it take? 2?
What?
How many C batteries
4.
does it take? 4.
No
y'all.
way. It'd be so
That's
heavy.
high powered, bro. It's
High powered.
It's the quality.
You got 4 C's.
It's made in China, but China quality. Power.
Donna's gonna go get some C's.
Go get them C's.
Get them C's. We also got some stuff from Lynn Carr. Look. I think he said Brandon was talking about these.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this rock.
Oh man.
Look at me. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this Patrick Mahomes style.
Let's
jewelry.
melt those down and go get our nickel from the pawn shop.
It's literally made out of lead. They're made out of lead to appear to be. It's jewel encrusted. Jewel encrusted. I need a magnifying
Pretty
glass.
fancy.
I gotta check that. I'm gonna see how.
I want to videotape me walking around with those. See if people make fun of me.
I mean, this is finest crafted. Thank you, Lynn. And we also sent us some. I can't get them back in. We also sent us some hard drives.
Hard drives.
Oh, they're heavy.
Woo, those are nice and
Level
we
2
really
Hype
need
Train, 20%, a minute and a half
If we
left.
just knew what to do with those would be so useful.
Oh yeah. this
Oh
is
man, that looks
ser-
fancy to
this is
me.
Serious stuff here, man. See, Donna needs those because that's how she pulls the shows off and stuff. That's where we keep all our stuff. 1 minute left on a 2 minute on a level 2 Hype Train.
Those are some big hard drives,
Thank
too.
you, Lynn Carr.
Thanks for the big hard drive.
Kevin JK, 1,000 bits. Thanks for the megaphone, Kevin JK. Break it in tomorrow. Trace might break it in right now.
Lynn Carr also gave us some Christmas candy corn. Stop it! And some fall festival candy corn. I gotta try that one.
Emerson Johnson comes out of left.
Been quarantined, and I need to get out of the party.
Emerson Johnson fifth gifted 5 tier 1 subs, taking him to 1,235. 1,230. That's a shit ton of subs. Kevin JK, oh shoot, I'm
1,000 bits.
caught with my
Thank you,
pants.
Kevin JK.
Caught with my pants down. Kevin JK, 2,000 bits.
I've never seen all these different flavor candy corns.
What kind are they?
This one has kettle corn, caramel apple, cotton candy, lemonade, strawberry,
Lemonade.
and lemon lime.
Oh my God, lemon lime. I gotta try one.
And this Christmas one has
It's gonna be
toasted
terrible.
marshmallow, peppermint,
Ow.
sugar cookie.
I think they've jumped the shark. Got a banana in the tailpipe. 10% on a level 4 hype train. Why is it on me? How long's it been on me?
Oh, the dogs. Is that the
Oh my
dog?
God, that's been a long time. Oh, is that the dog? They hate, the dogs can't stand harmonicas or megaphones or nothing.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Different. Very different.
Very different. Ned's gonna be waking up Garnet tomorrow with that. That's what you're gonna hear.
Oh,
You're
no.
gonna hear. Shh, everybody shush.
Man, I'm not even doing it
I hope
anymore.
Lauren's not out there. You're gonna kill her.
It's all right, doggies. Okay, I think level 10. I mean level 4. 10%. Calm 69 with 5 gifted subs.
I'm curious like a cat.
Taking him to how many? 236. That's a lot of subs. Thank you, Gom. Hype train level 4, 74%.
You are high as a fucking kite.
Sean Rez says they're going on a cruise in July out of Tampa if anybody wants to go.
I'm going.
Are you going?
No.
He ain't going.
He'll go if you'll pay for it, somebody.
Oh, for sure. I'll be there.
Ooh, oh, this one's
Every day's a cruise for Trace. We need to go on a cruise.
Right? Look at him
Yeah.
sitting there playing a ukulele.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
Fucking asshole.
Little
Ukulele.
Set a lawn chair out Webster with a beer. That's a cruise.
Let's get this mother crossed.
Are those strings very loose?
Very loose. You loosened my strings.
Does that candy corn have like an index? Like tells you what? Like if I wanted to lemonade candy corn, could you pick that out?
I think so.
74%.
Yeah.
Level 4 hype train. A minute and 40 seconds left.
What?
Made it ribs. What'd you say?
Candy corn. I almost don't want to make fun of it because Lynn Carr sent it, but I make it's the worst. She likes it. Do you like candy corn?
I like regular candy corn and
see,
the
like,
chocolate.
she gets the chocolate. I hate. That's the worst because it's like the fakest chocolate you could ever imagine. It's just like a drop of chocolate flavoring. This is lemon.
Yeah, lemon
Ugh.
shake up.
I'd rather eat something flavored, ass flavored than.
Really?
Candy corn should be one flavor. Candy corn flavor.
They look weird too. Like they look.
This is disgusting.
Was it just? I didn't think one of them I got was
Level 4, 74%. 50 seconds left.
I want to melt it all down and make a candy corn ball.
Make a one giant candy corn.
High as a fucking kite.
Cotton
30.
candy. Doesn't taste like cotton candy.
35 seconds left.
Oh, come
Level
on.
4.
I'm feeling it.
It's a nut tugger.
Ned's Navy says the same thing about his animals. Sean says, "You people and your animals."
Never do a Slim Jim.
You know, looking back.
Yeah, we get it. We get
Looking
it.
back.
Game on.
See, it cut me off only 20 seconds early that time.
I'm curious like a cat.
Thank you for the hype train. Don't forget Ned in Your Head tomorrow, 7:45. Oh, wait, don't forget The Hang. The Hang tonight at 6 o'clock. The Hang tonight at 6 o'clock. Ned in Your Head tomorrow, 7:45.
Oh, I got so mad the other day about my fish tank.
How much is that cruise, Sean?
Yeah, tell us how much.
What about your fish tank?
Nothing. I got so mad the other day. Bella went to feed the fish. And I was just talking the other day about how I just cleaned it. She goes to feed the fish, the flakes, and she's going to pour it, and like the whole thing of fish food falls into the fish tank. And just like, what are you going to do about that? Like, I don't have like a little net for my fish.
You gotta have a net.
I didn't have.
Gotta have a
I have a
net.
net, but it has big holes in
Yeah.
it. You know, it's got a big. You know, it's not one of those nets. And
Don't have a strainer.
Don't have a strainer
What did
net.
they do? Did they eat themselves to death?
No, but now my fish tank's fucked. I'm gonna have to clean it in like the
Oh,
next
yeah.
week or two. It's just the whole bottom layer is just fish food. That's not gonna work out well. It's all cloudy and fish foody.
So are they eating it?
They eat a lot of it. You know, I feed them a lot and they eat a lot. It's not like fish out of water situation.
They're what, the angelfish?
Yeah,
How big? I mean, to say they don't get.
they can get pretty big.
Do fish get fat?
Yeah, they
I've
can.
never seen a fat fish. Have you ever seen a
Well,
fat
I'm
fish?
thinking swimming all day really takes it out of you.
Constant.
I don't think they
aerobic
ever stop
activity.
if you're swimming
Constant aerobic activity.
24 hours a day.
I've never seen a fat fish.
I don't know if I've seen I think I've seen a fat fish.
Actually, I don't think you see it like any fat animals in nature.
No, ever. Not once.
They're smart enough to not overeat.
I don't know if
No.
they're just smart
No,
enough.
they-
They
They'll
just
overeat if people feed them.
No, that's yeah. They
But
just know.
in nature, they're not.
Nature, they know. Or else it's
nature
just,
just
so,
doesn't
so hard.
cause fatness.
It's
like-
so hard to get food.
Well, they're out there hunting for a rabbit. They're not fucking slurping down Slurpees. You know, come on.
And they're using a lot of energy to get that rabbit. That high
Mm-hmm.
protein rabbit.
Sean Raz says they have BOGO right now on the cruises.
Yeah, Lauren was showing me them.
I want to go. I wouldn't. I'd maybe go to like Key West. They have one going to Key West. Is that out of Tampa? I'd go out of Tampa to Key West.
You be back later tonight?
Why?
No, it's not that far.
Oh,
It's. I mean,
I just don't want. I wouldn't.
is he all
You
right,
all right?
buddy?
What is happening?
Back in the day, before you had to be a multi-millionaire to go to the beach, like get me in a beach house, on the coast, and you couldn't pull me out to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
Like that's all I want to.
Oh,
all I want to do
no.
is live in a fucking beach house,
For
man. That's
sure.
the best. That's the best lifestyle ever.
Well, there's some beaches you can camp in a tent. You know, that's what you guys are down to nowadays. That's what I gotta do.
I
Camp on
can't-
the beach with the poor
No.
people.
I ain't
Yep.
camping on a beach.
Okay, all I think about, it sounds like a blast to me, but all I can think about that comes to I keep sandy tent. Sandy, that's all I think. Like my tent's going to be so sandy. I can
Your
get
tent
over
would
it.
be so sandy. Your blanket, everything in it would be
Oh, my
just
God.
full of
I
sand.
need a fucking sand pile in there.
But it's like you said, the millionaires, only millionaires can go to the beach, and it's like, this in our lifetime, our short lifetime, Donna and I, when we were younger and fairly poor, we weren't making, we would probably be just close to the poverty level.
Mm-hmm.
We could get a beach house on Anna Maria Island it was like $800
$800.
$800 for a week. For a week, so we could save up all year long, and we could have a week at the beach with our kids.
And they would charge you $100 cleaning fee.
It was
Now they charge you they charge you $250 cleaning fee, $450 just booking it.
Yeah, booking fee.
Just a booking fee. It's like $450, and the tourist tax and it ends up being more than the fucking place to stay all the time. I mean, it just you go from
it's outrageous.
Outrageous.
But so we get this little house, and it's a 2-bedroom, small. I mean, small little house.
You remember those little
small,
houses?
but it was about
Right on the water.
75 yards from the beach, and you could as a lower middle class or lower class family, we could afford a week at the beach.
And that's what they want to do away with. They don't want anybody that can afford to go hobnobbing with the goober smoochers.
They've done away with that. So if you're you can't go on it. It's probably how many thousands a week?
3,000, 4,000,
4,000,
and then when you add in all the taxes on a house like that, it's more like up to your $3,000 or $4,000 beach house now is going to be about 7,000
for a week. So who's doing that? That's a lot of money for a vacation.
Rich people.
Man, I didn't know you could make the beaches kind of private. I thought God owned the beach, man.
Well, they do have a lot of places where you can walk down what do they call it? Just a path to the beach in certain areas, but then they put up a bunch of no parking signs. So there's only very limited parking to where you can do that.
Yeah, me and Lauren went to some beach, and there was a big, there was a bunch of people on the beach, and then there was this big sign, and then nobody on the beach.
Nobody that makes less than $120,000 allowed here.
But we saw the open beach, and we're like, let's go camp there. And then, it's just a random guy that was there was like, oh, you got to be on this side of the sign. The cops just came and told me I got to leave. I was like, fuck that. They're going to have to come down here and tell me to leave too, buddy.
What's on the other side? What is it? Whose property?
It was just a bunch of nice houses with nobody in them, because they don't even fucking live here, but you're not allowed to go put your stuff down there. And then I guess they can't keep people off the beach. So it was just a rule that you're not allowed to have chairs or a tent on that side. So we still chilled on that side, just didn't put our tent up.
It's but then, they have to make rules like that, about camping on the beach, because you'd have just a bunch of homeless people camping on your beach, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's got to be certain.
And trashing it up. People leave their trash behind.
Oh, my God.
If you go to a public beach, it sucks. And I say this stuff, and it makes me sound like I, think I'm better than everybody, which I do not, but I'm just saying What?
What?
Well, I'm better than people that don't trash
I'm
the
better
beach.
99%.
I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, if you go ask people that have to clean up the beaches, fucking people leave trash behind all the time, and to me, that's trashy.
Dion's bathtub talking about Donna's hobnobbing with goober smoochers. He says, wow, that was a throwback to the Q Morning Zoo, Donna.
It was.
Tukey Tukey.
Tukey Tukey, they used to say.
Tukey Tukey.
And hobnobbing with the goober smoochers.
Oh, you remember that? I remember that too. Yeah. Q Morning Zoo, Tampa.
Yep.
Man, I don't know.
I say that in my head all the time.
Hobnobbing with the goober smoochers.
I just never say it because
good.
People
keep
don't know.
Keep it in your head, babe. Keep it in your head.
I'm not really a leave I'm definitely not leave any, if I go camping or anything, I definitely pick up all my trash.
Yeah.
I might leave some sticks, but those are organic, I might have made a stick mess and leave it, but all my cups and my plates and any type of trash I'm picking up.
I don't know about any type of trash. The tent that you burned down next door, you left that for several weeks.
Yeah.
Did you ever clean that trash up?
I thought I cleaned some of it up. I didn't know what to do. It was just burnt plastic melted to the ground.
Clean it up.
Clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
But
get Lauren's truck, go pick it all up, put it in the back of her truck, in the bed of the truck.
Do that.
Clean it up.
But when I did go to Gasparilla, which isn't usually something I go to, but there was just, at first I'm trying to find a trash can for my, my beer can or whatever. And then I'm just, I'm just stumbling through beer cans looking for a trash can. After 2 minutes, I'm just fuck it, I mean, it was just, everybody just dropped all their trash on the floor. And then I was there till after, and they just got like 15 of these super sweepers come down and do it. So I didn't feel bad at all about leaving throwing my beer cans anywhere.
Okay.
Tucson Chick subscribed for 39 months. Thank you very much. Simultaneous woo, babe.
And everything, walking back to the car from Gasparilla, everything was a trash can. Like there'd be like a little hole in the ground. It's just like people saw the hole and like trash. Like anything that even looked like a trash can, people are shoving trash in.
That's nice.
It's a parade.
And then they get all the volunteers to come clean it up.
Oh man, they get tons of
Because
volunteers.
your tax dollars have all been stolen.
So tons of volunteers.
And I'm just like, what a bunch of suckers, man.
I-
If you don't clean it up, they have to go clean it up. They can't just leave that mess. They have to go clean it
they
up.
would
So
have
It's
to.
let
ruining
them.
my brain. I can't even think good anymore. Like there was I drove by like this high school, and there was like 20 kids out in the median picking up trash. And instead of being like, look at those outstanding, I'm just like, what kind of scam's going on there? Who's making money off these kids working for free out here? I guarantee someone is.
That's my boy.
Now you know. Now you get it, buddy. Now you get it.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
Sorry.
I'm not going to volunteer to do anything that the government should be doing with all the money,
With your tax
all
dollars.
the money we
and that's
give to
they
them.
get them in school. They start at school,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they start with the make sure kids are wanting to be volunteers and volunteer for this and that. That's so they can steal your money. They want to It's like a church.
Yeah.
They want to indoctrinate you into volunteering. And look what a good thing you're doing. Look what a good person you're being, helping all these people and volunteering. When really, okay, you are doing that and you are being a good person, but in reality, they just want you to be indoctrinated into volunteering so they can steal the money that they're supposed to do
They don't
stuff
have
with.
to do it.
Yes.
And that's because they
That's
know
the
people.
they don't give
know
two
people
fucks
will-
about you.
People will do it. They know people will do it.
They know people will do it. And there's organizations that go out and do it. Keep Our Beaches Clean organization goes out and cleans up all the beads that all these rich fucks just throw all over the place.
Drunk, rich, fucks dressed as
Yeah.
pirates.
And do you see any of these rich people out there cleaning up the beads after their own thing? No. That's just all the peasants, as
Oh, well.
Peasants will do it for free. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, when's this world coming to an end? I was watching, I watched this just insane thing about AI and the internet and everything this weekend. And I wouldn't suggest it was boring as fuck. It was like 3 hours long, but it was pretty good. It was really interesting. And this one guy on there, I guess he invented, how like on Google or whatever, you used to go down and it'd have like, page 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'd scroll down and then you'd have to click on, next page.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he invented back in the day to where it just loads more pages when you get to the bottom.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think I ruined the world. He was like, once I did that, just to make, it easier to look for, he's like, it just kind of, that like defeats your brain's ability to stop. Mm-hmm. It's called the infinite scroll. Like back in the day, once you got to like page 2 or 3, you're like, oh, I'm over this, or I'm going to go, I'm done. And then, every other company is going to either need to take that, technology or fall behind.
Yeah.
So that every company comes up with the, infinite scroll. And now
scroll.
everybody's just infinite scrolling all day. And it's just like,
Yeah, because if it stopped and you had to just take that mouse and click that little arrow for next page, you might go, I'm done.
yeah.
But no, you just keep scrolling. Maybe the next one's good.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one's good.
That's
That's me. I'm looking for stories for the show, and I'm like, maybe a couple more. No, you just keep going and going. Ugh, it's a waste of time too.
Yeah.
Such a waste of
I mean, they were talking about this AI, and I still don't know how I feel about AI or if it's even AI or at all. but they were just like this whole thing, this race from companies and countries is just going to ruin everything. And unless we all get together and come up with a goal, and the stuff he's saying, it was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was just like you the whole 3 hours. He's like, like that, like we're all gonna,
we're all gonna die.
Yeah, he's like, saying that eventually the world's just gonna be one computer, and there's nothing that we can do about it. And they'd try and be like, well, we need to do something about it. It was just like, there's nothing it's fucking useless. It's in the way. I mean, they're saying this AI can just do so much, and this 3 hours of all this talk, nobody. And what can we do? And nobody even suggests the idea about maybe the internet's not a good thing. Nobody even
Nobody
raises that opinion that the internet. Maybe we should get rid of the internet because it's fucking stupid and start and go in a different direction.
Yeah, I mean, was that on the show? They were talking about hacks, and they were saying like, oh, they got hacked, and they had to do paper. They had to just use paper stuff for like a month. They're back to paper, and it's like, yeah, well, you did it, didn't you?
Yeah,
you did it
you did it, and your paperwork can't get hacked, can it? I think they should go back. Companies should go back to that. Paperwork ain't getting hacked.
Yeah.
I mean, look how many billions of dollars this country loses from hackers, and older people losing all their money from hackers. And
I like Joe Rogan and everything he's done, but he also is blowing Elon's dick real hard, man. He's got a hard on for Elon. I'm Elon, I'm in the air about.
I'm 50-50. 50-50.
But Joe Rogan, Elon can do no wrong. Anybody brings up anything negative, nope. And that's called a free Tesla. Elon Musk gave him a fucking free Tesla, I believe, and
and also if you've had the guy on your show and he's the richest man in the world. You want to be that guy's friend, don't you?
You want to be his friend,
be his fucking friend.
It's the most viewed shows that he's got with Elon Musk. Yeah. So, I get it. I'd do the same. Probably do the same thing, but that's just how people get bought and paid for. Elon Musk is probably even if he, they could all be a plan. Like I gotta just befriend Joe Rogan so he doesn't talk anything bad about me because people trust this motherfucker.
Yeah, and then you're going. I can't say nothing bad. You gave me that shit. We got to take a break?
I don't know. The jury's out on Elon Musk, in my opinion.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I think so, too.
The electric car doesn't seem... The whole cobalt mining and...
I see it, yeah, and I see those people just sitting up at Wawa, all charging their cars, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just getting some gas, and then I'm gone.
Yeah.
Y'all are sitting here for who knows how long. Who's got time for that?
Does he ever address, the fact that, that there's a lot of misery and slave labor involved in the making of a Tesla? Does he ever address that? And he's like, yeah, it's what you got to do.
Who, Elon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's said it before, and he's like, what am I supposed to do about it? Pretty much that's what he said. He's like, I don't know. I get this stuff from these companies, and... everybody in the world the same companies that everybody else in the world gets their stuff from. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's true.
And they tell them, these companies tell them, that this they got a big tractor out there digging up these mines when really it's 5,000 poor people.
5,000 people in a giant hole.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I've seen it. Yeah. Oh well, everybody wants their iPhone. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. Here's a minute and a half of a British guy giving people compliments.
Love your lavender blue colour scheme. Goes with the blueberries as well. Clearly a man with an eye for detail. You have a very confident stride.
Sorry?
Very confident stride. Loved it. I adored the way you laughed at that pigeon. Compliments are simple, but not easy. Trust me. You have a marvellous weight distribution between your feet, sir. Good easy shift. Especially for us Brits. Present company included. I can give them, and do, but I can't take.
Oh man, you're so good.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, be
Oh, come on.
Oh, go on then.
Doesn't mean I don't love it.
You look great.
A Yorkshire compliment, that's cast in gold. Sincerely appreciating something someone has made an effort on will make their day. So you're in aquamarine blue jeans, field of dreams. Yes, you are. You're doing a wonderful job in a tricky set of circumstances. You're welcome. You look like a painting, and you're just sitting there. It's fantastic. The more unique, the more bespoke, the more devastatingly effective. Your vibe is genius artist turned creative corporate legend. Beautiful. Safe and stylish. You look pensive, but also capable enough to deal with anything that's worrying you. You have ski resort earning energy.
Oh, I love it.
Sweet vibe, sir. Human Ibethan sunset. Okay. Get it right, and it's like a natural high for the pair of you. Adore your head, sir. Love it. It's wisdom. Should be cast in marble. See? We both feel like we've had a coffee.
I was strolling for furries at a seedy EDM bar in Baltimore when I saw a figure staggering out of the bathroom. It was Nancy Pelosi. As she made her way down the hallway, she slipped on some vomit and smashed the vodka bottle she was holding.
Oh, shit.
I went over and helped her up and told her I had a bottle of Grey Goose back at my condo, and she eagerly accepted my invitation for a nightcap. I told the driver to step on it. I had a live one.
Come on, dude, she's holding.
And we were back at my place in no time. Once back at my place, I poured her a triple shot of Grey Goose. She downed it like a sailor, and I whispered in her miracle ear that I wanted to make love to her. She said that she and Chuck Schumer had just finished using the articles of impeachment to snort up some celebratory blow that we'd have to screw later. She said she wanted to get wasted and make prank phone calls to Mitch McConnell. But first, she took a big swig of vodka right from the bottle. She then proceeded to blow up an inflatable Ivanka Trump doll, and then defecate in a MAGA hat in a performance art piece entitled 2 Girls, 1 Cap. She was gourded out of her mind. I asked her what she was on, and she handed me a hit of PCP. Then she whispered in my ear,
You ever hated America? On angel dust?
I took the hit of PCP, and soon I blacked out. We hit the road. We stopped to pick up a hitchhiker. He was wearing a red, white, and blue coat and a white beard. He was Uncle Sam. Nancy invited him to her place, and he said, cool. I don't have anywhere to go.
I have $23 trillion in debt.
That's about the time Nancy chloroformed him.
Shut the fuck up, old man.
She told me to hightail it back to her place, while she took upskirt photos and sent them to the Ayatollah. I faded in and out of consciousness. One minute we were helping illegal immigrants dig a tunnel under the border. The next, we were assisting Rachel Maddow in giving Meghan McCain a partial birth abortion. I vaguely remember Nancy shoving a pill in my mouth and saying,
Chinese Adderall. It'll put some pep in your step.
The next thing I knew, I woke up in the basement, right next to Joe Biden, who was giving Greta Thunberg a back massage.
How dare
I stumbled to the bathroom, and there was Nancy Pelosi, giving Uncle Sam a golden shower. Well, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren fingered each other and watched.
This is pretty hot.
I was overcome with desire. I grabbed Nancy's hair and said,
I declare a fatwa on your filthy American vagina.
She immediately dropped her Aisha's panties and began to take off her hijab. I said, no, leave it on. I mounted her and cried death to America with every stroke. Her large fake boobs, paid for with your tax dollars, jiggled up and down and up and down. This went on for what seemed like hours. She was not an easy woman to satisfy, and it wasn't until I ripped up the final page of the U.S. Constitution that she finally climaxed.
Impeachment is fun.
The last thing I remember was turning down a free mustache ride from John Bolton. I woke up 3 days later with a text on my phone from Nancy Pelosi. It was a picture of me with Adam Schiff's balls on my forehead. Oh yeah, she took my guns too.
T-Town brings some wood.
I brought back the old light bulb. Better light for much less money if you want it, right? Little thing. Somebody said, "Oh, sir, don't mention the light bulb." You know, it's hard to make an elegant speech. I'm saying I brought back the light bulb. So the new light bulb costs you 5 times as much, and it makes you look orange. And I was more interested in the orange than I was in the cost. But I'm also approving new dishwashers that give you more water so you can actually wash and rinse your dishes without having to do it 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anybody have a new dishwasher? I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. It's worthless. We won't talk about toilets, but you know that's 10, 15, but we don't talk about that. Because I've said this 3 or 4 times, the only subject they ever talk about is toilets, so I don't mention it. But how about the shower? You go into a shower, and I have this beautiful head of hair. I need a lot of water.
That's me. Take a seat. Check, check, check.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day.
I needed that. Thank you, bro.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Don't forget The Hang. The Hang with Mike and Matt tonight at 6 o'clock. The Hang tonight, 6 o'clock. Net in your head. Gonna break in the Kevin J.K. megaphone. Even though it's Valentine's week, he's still got a couple of new songs. Lap Dance Maggie, a little Red Hot Chili Peppers remake. You know, I played that Trump thing about the dishwashers, and it's just like, you know, people. It's like, I don't think people can even enjoy the humor. If you don't like Trump, you don't enjoy his nonsensical humor.
Yeah,
sometimes, I mean, he's a parody of himself, and sometimes it's just funny. And I'd rather appeal to the people who think that's funny than the people who are all. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not really looking for the world is full of, you know, a lot of and I ain't into that.
Trump's like the first president I almost like, and I'm talking like barely know who the president is for like all the other, like never paid any attention or gave it a fuck. You might
know who they were.
You know, you guys are my parents, so if somebody did bring up a president, I'm like, wow, a bunch of scamming assholes, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but I think it makes me feel like I'm getting scammed. Like I'm part, you know, they're trying to make people like me like this guy. I think that's what the dealio is. And so I feel like I'm getting sucked into the scam of liking Trump.
Who do you think's trying to make you like him?
Him and the government. It's the government's fault. I don't know.
You see, you can't make yourself likable, though. I mean, you can be a likable cocksucker, but you have that, you know, I know some likable cocksuckers.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you can be that way, but you can't be, like Joe Biden couldn't make himself likable. Certain people have the it factor. That's why Biden, they always bypassed him for presidency, because he doesn't have the it factor. You gotta to be popular and to be a successful politician, you gotta have the it factor, and Trump's got the it factor. That doesn't mean you got to vote for him. He's got the it factor. Biden ain't got the it factor.
Oh, he's the president, though.
Yeah, he's the president. But to see people act like, there's a big meme about Dark Brandon, and he's got his sunglasses on, and he's doing all this stuff because he's a badass. It's like, come on, you don't even believe it yourself. He's a doddering old fool.
Don't any of you have grandparents? Doesn't any of these people that vote for him have grandparents and? That know that people,
Grandpa Joe may be a great guy and still have his faculties, but he not fast on his feet making decisions for the country.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best.
Yeah. You gotta.
Did I tell you about my trip to the well fields the other day?
Oh boy.
That was,
I can't remember if it was on when you that.
Hold on.
Maybe not.
Don't blow it. But I went. I go out to the well. It's like this. What would you call it? Nature preserve. It's like a
nature preserve
where they steal money.
It's a big
nature preserve where they steal water.
Big ass
and
nature preserve.
Steal water from Pasco County and pump it to Pinellas County.
But I go out there with the kids, to ride bikes. And, Bella didn't have a bike here, so I stopped and got her a cheap, $15 little shitty kid's bike that doesn't go that fast.
Where'd you get that?
Just at the Goodwill.
Yeah.
Stopped by and picked one up.
Nice.
So we went out, we ride our bikes probably how far till the water, till the river. That's got to be a mile.
Maybe a mile.
Yeah,
maybe
that's a mile, I would say.
And then we drive a little past that, almost to the whole other end. And then we start coming back. And this is when, I knew this was going to happen going out. But, they're both like, we're tired. We're dying. Our legs are killing us. And so we start heading back. And we still got
not used to biking.
Half a mile to go. And this, there's nobody out there. And this white car just starts coming up, and we all get off the road, stand on the side. And for from 100 feet away to us, just does 2 miles up. I'm just like, man, why don't I have my fucking gun? We're going to get killed out here in the middle of the fucking woods by this guy. And he pulls.
And cars are not allowed out there, so it had to be maybe a worker.
Well, it was. And then he gets out, and he's like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm like, what? How am I getting in trouble for this? I'm just taking my kids for a bike ride.
Tracy's going, I'm not even allowed to ride my bike, and I knew I was banned from here.
I'm trespassed for life. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get fucking caught out here.
No way they know who I am.
Yeah.
This guy with he's got a gun on his side and everything walks up to us. I'm like, fuck. They have facial recognition out here. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, the facial recognition got me again. But so he walks up and he's like, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we closed 17 minutes ago. I didn't know they even. I didn't know they closed.
Right. I didn't know they did either.
I don't think they used to close.
But now I guess they close now. And so he's
Did you say, do you want me, am I allowed to get out of here, or am I stuck here for the evening?
I was just like, don't ask for my name, please. Well, all right, we'll be at it. We're getting out. We're leaving now. And so he, instead of just, going up and waits for us, he just follows us the whole way out. And we were going to take a break every 30 feet because the girls were so tired.
Yeah.
But he, and Bella would have probably been like, I'm not going anymore. But this guy with a gun in a car following her kind of freaked her out. My legs hurt so bad. Just crying the whole way back.
Great.
You probably could have got him to put the bike in.
I was thinking about it, but
on his car. And,
yeah.
No, but they still liked it, even though the last quarter mile was hell.
And how did they close it? Why did he follow you? Because there used to be a pass through you could go through. They have a gate there now.
Yeah, but you park in They got a little parking lot up there. They do.
They've changed. That's been a long time since we've been out there. I used to ride my bike there almost every day.
So what they got a parking lot and
A
what?
little parking lot that's got like the gate to get in and then the gate for parking. So I guess you just close them where all the cars were.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Did not know that. Ruining everything. I don't know if people know that you were trespassed from the well fields for the rest of your life.
How old were you then?
Like 21, 22.
You weren't that old. You've had Harper since you were that old.
Oh, yeah.
Probably 19. Everything happened when
he
was
19.
19 was quite a year for
Maybe
Trace.
20.
A lot of concussions, I imagine.
That's because he drove his car in there through a fence. Drove his car in there, camped all night in his car. Or just passed out.
I started a fire.
Jeez.
You're not allowed in there with a car. You're not allowed to do that.
Or start fires. Or do donuts all over all night.
Donuts destroying the ecosystem.
Until you blow out your tires.
Yeah. Then he got caught by the cops. How'd your car get back here, though?
Well, I mean, I was still, this is after all night, and I did donuts and finally blew a tire, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just camp out here and go home in the morning.
I mean, who wouldn't be terrified in the middle of, thousands of acres where there's...
That stuff doesn't scare me at
I'd have
all.
been so terrified.
Ain't nothing out there.
Yeah.
You never know.
So I chill in my car, lay out by my fire, and then, I get up. And I go to leave, and I have one flat tire, and I go to leave, and I go the wrong way, and this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun's just coming up, and there's a cop there. I don't know. I guess they use that to go through a cut through. There's just a cop sitting there doing his paperwork. And I'm just trespassing with a flat tire going bum, 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 right past. I'm 10 feet in front of him. He's bum, 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 bum. And I just keep going. He never pulls me over, nothing. And I get down to the end and realize I went the wrong way. So I had to turn around and go, wrong way, sorry. And finally, he pulled me over that time.
The wrong way, so you couldn't get out. You ended up in Land O'Lakes.
Yeah, I ended up in Land O'Lakes.
Nice. So then the cop, what did he follow you home?
He called him and then made me change my tire.
That was out here, though, wasn't it? Right out here, I thought.
No, it was in the well field.
Oh, why do I felt like it was right up here by our drive?
No.
Okay.
Now, was he the cop out there because you ran over the fence, or he just happened to be out there?
He just happened to be out there.
He probably came through the gate, the cop, and didn't even notice that the fence was ran over.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
wrong way.
He just happened to recognize Trace's name and didn't do
nothing.
Didn't give him a ticket or nothing. He was like, "Hey, Manson, is this your son?" He's like, "Yep."
Yeah,
he's like, son. "Unfortunately," didn't he have to call? He's like, "Unfortunately, I had to call the highway patrol because anytime there's a wreck or something, they have to be involved. So we'll be waiting for them to come, but." Just say you just got a flat tire out here.
I got a flat tire backing over this fence.
Well, I mean,
he said we're not going to say he was in the well fields.
What did they say? You just ran into the fence?
Yeah. Like that.
So I remember that the trooper comes out and he's examining everything. He's acting like he's looking like this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, he was. And the cop
totally
kept his mouth shut.
Totally got you out of it.
Got me out of it. But I did get trespassed for life.
And then the well fields. Yeah, they said he's trespassed from the well fields. And then you might have to fix the fence. They never contacted us to fix the fence. They just went out and because they got guys that do repairs on fences probably all the time. Wellfield's a big place with lots of fencing. Fence fall down all the time.
Yeah, lots of fence.
Did you see that plane crash, Trace?
Yeah. No, I saw. I didn't look at it that well.
This is the best angle. I mean, this is not like your typical Cessna that would just be touching down in the median.
It's a big decent sized jet.
This is a twin engine jet. Has lost power in both engines. But, man, imagine seeing that. Look at that. Look at that.
Thread the needle.
Blammo.
Oh, he blew up the...
I don't understand why he didn't try the median. Is that because they got that wire thing in the middle?
Maybe.
Yeah, that'd fuck you up.
So I guess
it already killed him. So
was he trying to like get like in between cars?
That's what it looked like.
Between cars?
I didn't even watch till the explosion. I saw him land it, and I was like, touchdown, and I exited out of the video.
I think 2 people on the plane died.
Yeah, the pilot and the co-pilot.
And he crashed a car, but the guy, I think he's in the hospital, but I don't think he died.
Yeah.
It's hard to see what he hits.
He hit that barrier.
He's just coming in hot, broke both his wheels off, I would think, there.
Man. And it's like, okay, like they're saying, like, he was a hero. He was a hero because, you know, he saved lives with his deft piloting. And it's like, well, you know, what gives you the right? You know, he almost killed some people on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'd have been a hero if you'd just crashed right into that pine tree. Then you're a hero, right? What gives you the right to value your lives more than these people's lives?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like totally like...
I think he should have crashed in. I think they'd have lived if he'd have landed in the middle.
Median, yeah. Now that I think about
hit those wires.
I don't know. That wire might have spun him around and crashed.
Might have done just as bad, but...
I mean, yeah. It looks like he hits his wing on something. Right about... Oh, his wing hits the ground. His left wing hits the ground. I think.
Yeah, he's coming down. He's coming
down
fast. Coming down hot. A little bit tilted.
He's got no power.
I could have landed this.
Chase could have landed.
I would have landed it.
See, and he didn't know. He's trying to, I don't know, maybe hit that brick wall. They said the brick wall is what saved a lot of people because there's houses right on the other side of it. But you know, he could have went right through that brick wall and into somebody's house too.
Yeah, he could have killed him.
He's trying to land it right between these cars.
I guess he had.
That's what I think. He looked like he was
trying to land it right between the cars. Maybe, yeah. You know, I don't know what. You know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Since he didn't kill anybody, it's he's a hero.
Yeah,
I guess.
He killed himself.
But if you killed like a family of 5 in a car, how much of a hero are you?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he died. He died too.
Landing in oncoming traffic.
They had a couple people lived on that plane, and they were just walking. They were walking, away from the crash.
They had a stewardess on there. It's like, you have a stewardess on a little plane like that?
Yeah, it's like a rich people's jet.
I can't believe it.
So she lived.
That they just walked away like it was nothing. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I was going down the Hillsborough the Hillsborough, like going out there to the ocean, and just driving by some of these houses that are like on the airport. Like they take like a plane to the airport to get to their yacht. Like I'm just like, fuck these. Like that's too much, right? Like you got a place. You get to buy a house by the lake, by the ocean. Buy an airport with $1 billion yacht out front, and you got to drive your plane there from your other house. It's probably about. Oh man,
fly your plane there,
people
not drive it.
Drive it. Love that stuff. Want to see how much?
Those are usually hedge fund people that rip people off for a living.
Here's some people
think they're great, but they're just fucking criminals.
Here's some people telling you how much the Super Bowl cost.
What did you spend on your Super Bowl tickets? 13 grand.
$10,000. 9,000 a ticket. It's a lifelong dream of mine to be here. I'm a little emotional. My dad did this for my birthday. $8,500 a fee. I actually got my ticket for free.
Cost $8,000. Was it worth it? Are you excited to be here?
Oh my God, yes. I didn't have to. I know a guy that knows the guy.
So the average looked like about $8,000.
Yeah.
Well, I would never pay. I would never.
What a waste of money, man.
Would never pay that to go to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I don't
just on principle.
I just don't even get it. Like what the. Like I mean, I maybe $100 I'd pay to go to the Super Bowl if I'd even pay anything. Like I've been to Bucks games when I was younger, when I was a little more uninterested in the Bucks.
Yeah.
And, I got a free ticket with my friend, and we got box seats and everything. And about halftime, we both look at each other and we're like, you want to go fishing? Like, yeah, let's go fishing. This fucking blows.
Speaking of fishing like that, one of my flower wholesalers that comes by, he's a young guy. And I went up to talk to him in his truck, and there's a fishing pole sticking out. I was like, you have fishing pole? I said, you like my son. I said, he goes around delivering. He's got a fishing pole in his car, and he stops to fish. He's like, well, sometimes when it's slow and I see a pond, I'm going to stop and do some fishing.
Yeah. You always wonder why he's so late. Fishing.
He's fishing.
Weston does that too.
Yeah.
If he drives by and sees, that looks like a nice pond.
Yep.
I don't stop and fish, but I do see a lot of ponds and go, ooh, I'd like to fish in that one.
I mean, that's like all delivering is out in Land O'Lakes is me just driving by ponds, like, ooh, and missing roads and looking at ponds.
I mean, you are in the Land of Lakes.
I mean, you'll see some lakes that you didn't know were there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, that's a big lake, and I drive down this road all the time, and I had no idea behind those row of houses was this nice lake. Yeah, I'd do the same thing. Every lake, I'm like, turtle and alligator, do some fish. I like water.
Yeah, I do too.
I like to look in water.
There was
A
one
simple man.
Yeah, it was like insane. I don't know if there was a bucket in this. I don't know if these people put these fish here or what, but it was like, it was the road that went over. This pond was literally like on one side of the road. It was like as big as this room, and on the other side of the road there was a square like cutout pond as big as this room as well. And it was like a sand bed, and it was just like there was just like random like bluegill and gar and bass in it. And I'm like, this pond is 30 feet. It's 30 feet by 10 feet. Like, and I sat there for a minute looking at those fish. Man, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, you usually don't see a lot of nothing.
No.
Was this when you were delivering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about can you catch carp? Like, I keep hearing different things about carp.
I thought you told me you could catch him with a kernel of corn.
That's what I thought. You fished with them with corn. I remember me and my uncle. He had some construction job, and he was like, "Come with me. This pond right there, it's got a bunch of carp in it." And so we go out there, and he's like, when they mow around the pond, the carp eat the grass. So we're using grass for bait. We never thought to use anything else. We were out there for like 2 hours fishing for these carp with grass. Like seeing them and throwing our lines out with a piece of grass on it. And some guy I remember came up and was like, how's it going? You guys doing some fishing? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, what y'all using for bait?
Grass.
And we both hold up our fishing poles with a piece of grass on them. And he was just like, all right. And he walked away.
Couple of hard out fishermen.
Did the grass work?
No, I never caught we went fishing a lot and never caught nothing except over here in this pond.
We have the Sean Raz Karen of the day. If you guys want to do that.
No show with Jerry today.
We still got to wrap up some loose ends.
Yeah.
Some loose flower ends. Which
You get stuff the next day. So.
When you're a good flower shop like Donna and Tiger Lily, you get the mistakes that other people make. They didn't deliver, so then the next day you get the people who got screwed by other flower shops. We'll take that business. And we'll do it right.
People like the order gatherers, like From You Flowers and 800 Flowers and all that.
The middlemen.
The middlemen that aren't flower shops that people think they are, so they order flowers from them all the time online, and then they just, they get too many orders and people quit taking because they take part of your money and then just give us a little bit of the money, so it makes it a cheaper arrangement. And then they want me to write apologies, on the cards, and it's like I had to start putting on them because it makes it kind of seem like the apologies from me, and it's like I ain't taking your fuck up. I ain't writing an apology, and it kind of looks like it's from me because they want me to write certain things. Like I'm writing.
What you want to write?
I write something else to make sure. I write with their apology, and then I also write something like
a disclaimer.
A disclaimer that this is not from Tiger Lily's florist apology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Raz, Karen of the Week. Man battles controlling and manipulative girlfriend.
Stop. Put your hand behind your back, please.
Why?
Put your
Austin,
hand.
look what they're doing. Oh, why?
He's like,
Take a
good.
You said
Yeah, I mean, if you hate your mom, if you hated your girlfriend, that's like what a sight to see. You know?
You sitting there going, bitch.
Yeah, that's what you get. Finally, getting your just desserts.
I can't do it, but they can.
Oh man, I'm pressing charges, officer.
Posted on Facebook that he had been
Austin,
missing
Austin!
and that she couldn't get a hold of him.
Austin, Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin, hey, stop. No.
You better walk or you're going.
He said yes. No. I'll walk if you let go and stop grabbing me.
go then.
Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe, right?
Stop talking to him.
Yes, I'm about to piss. My pants.
Go pee.
This girl's a lunatic.
Lunatic, man.
What
What's
do they-
on meth?
I don't
Do
know
you
what's
have
going.
any idea what's going on?
No, it says man battles controlling and manipulative girlfriend.
Go pee. Pee your pants. If you want to pee, pee.
On November 23rd, 2023, officers in Ohio
spaceship,
responded to a disturbance involving a stolen laptop and a phone at a residence.
Okay. Stolen laptop.
Officers had previously been to the residence to conduct a welfare check on the male resident due to his mother's concern about his disappearance.
Oh.
The concerned mother told the officers that a woman was staying with her son, who she believed had turned off his phone and stopped him from contacting his family.
That's unusual.
Later, when the man's
Yeah.
sister went to check on him, she learned the woman had taken her brother's phone and laptop and was refusing to return them, leading her to call the police.
What is going on?
I told you, I try to be nice.
Austin,
You have his stuff.
I don't have
I
his
need
stuff.
I
You-
asked you to get your things nicely
Austin, my
out.
stuff is everywhere. Austin, Austin, no, you don't.
I promise.
Austin, they're trying to separate us again. If I get to stay with him.
Listen, you two can step outside together. Come here.
With everybody, Austin, protect our stuff. Make everybody come outside, Austin.
God,
Everybody,
what is her
don't
deal?
make anybody in here alone with your stuff. I'm trying to protect both of our stuff.
you won't do-
Austin, they're trying to separate
Okay,
us.
let me take the sister.
Okay.
Let me take the sister. Come out here.
They're trying to separate us. Look, you
All right.
cannot separate us
All right.
from this.
Do me a favor.
Do not separate-
Step downstairs for me.
Okay.
I'll come back down here and talk to you in a minute.
Is in that bag that she won't get back. His computer and his
All of our
phone's
stuff
in
is
that
together.
bag.
He's getting ready to plug it
Oh,
in.
well, she ain't gonna stop. That girl's, is she on meth? Or
Yeah, she's on crack
Oh, my
or
God.
meth or something. I mean,
That's all they care about is your computer and your phone. Think about it.
Because that's
Is this Brittany Mahomes?
mine.
Your sister. Back up. Back up. Why does he care
do
about
you
your
think
computer phone?
do you think she's gonna stop talking for more than 3 seconds in this entire video?
I don't think so at all, ever.
Who would ever go out with that
I
girl?
know.
My God.
I guess if you, I guess you're really desperate. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is what you can have.
Okay, you go out with this girl if you've got all these Star Wars boxes.
Yeah.
If you collect, that's what you do. You collect, you play games, you collect that, and you don't go outside.
Well,
You're an incel, basically.
Me and Lauren have been listening to that, what is it, Love on a Spectrum, watching that show.
Yeah.
Where special people date. It's pretty entertaining. But for some reason, like, every single one of them, like, I don't know what it is with having, like, autism.
Yeah.
Just makes you fucking obsessed with, like, Star Wars and Harry Potter and all Pokemon.
I didn't know that.
The main thing, I don't know what it is, but autism, the main side effect of autism
Is
is
Star
making
Wars?
you like swords.
Oh, really?
Like
Really?
they're like, here's my daggers and my swords. Like every new person they go to, me and Lauren are just like, where are the swords at? Where are they at?
And then, there they are.
He
There they
takes you to his
are.
room and is like, look at my sword. And you're like, I knew it. Knew it was coming.
We'll have to check out Love on the Spectrum, babe.
Okay.
She's
You
not,
wasn't lying.
she's not a fan.
And HRA says, just get the leg restraints ready.
Yeah, get the spit cloth.
Why do you don't tell him where it's at? I don't. He was getting ready to plug it in. So why are you
Look at him squeezing out.
Yeah.
He's dipping.
He's gonna make a run for it.
Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
I did that.
It's his
Which you can have.
You know. Again.
Why do you don't tell him where it's at? I don't. He was getting ready to plug it in.
Said, don't tell him where it's at.
Austin, you're protecting me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin, do not. Austin.
This guy's like, man, what did I get involved in?
He's
man?
like, who do I go to? The cop or this girl that's gonna hurt me if I leave?
And what did it say? She took his what? His phone and his computer?
Yeah.
And then would she tell him not to leave? And he's like, just doesn't
man.
leave?
Yeah, he's like, oh, no.
They're separating us. Austin.
Yeah, still
Austin, please. Austin.
You want her in the house with you?
Austin.
I was just trying to help her to get. You want her to stay in the house with you?
What the hell? What's going on?
I need to figure out.
Look, he's still debating.
Yeah.
He's still debating.
He doesn't. He's like, do I want that sex or do I?
It's like he's like never had
Although
sex.
she doesn't even look like someone that would be putting out for him. She's just manipulative.
Yeah, or maybe she's crazy putting out.
Yeah.
Like a crazy woman.
I know. You want them to leave,
Not separate us, Austin.
or do you want them to stay?
We were going
Or
to
do you
spend
want her to
Thanksgiving
leave?
at Austin. Your family didn't even want you to spend Thanksgiving this year.
He still debates that sex.
She can't stand that he's being talked to
without
alone.
Without her.
Yeah. God, Austin, come on, smarten up.
Hey, you were going to spend Thanksgiving together.
Talking.
Austin,
Stop
you
talking.
believe
She's over it already. Stop talking.
That's going to be a lot of this video. Stop talking.
Yes.
She's not going to stop.
Not
There's
gonna
nothing
stop.
you can do.
Whew, how do you know that many words?
Stop talking. But stop talking.
Austin,
Hey, listen. Last time. Stop talking for 5 minutes and let me talk to him. You got me. Listen. Stop.
She's like, I don't want anybody to talk to him without me.
She will not stop talking.
us together.
No.
Why
I'm
can't we be
talking to
together?
Austin.
Because this isn't Austin. Exactly. Look, we can never be together. Why?
Just wait. I am talking to him. I'm not trying to take him away.
I don't know what's going on either.
If you just wait. If you wait 5 minutes
Come in
and let
here
me
with
talk
us
to
together.
Austin.
No, because he has to talk.
I
man.
hate this lady's a lunatic.
Yes.
Fine, Austin.
Listen.
Me and cops in here together.
Stop. Calm down. Austin, look at me.
Austin looks exhausted.
I mean,
exhausted.
It's like I've been up for 3 days having sex.
He wears earplugs while he has sex.
This is your place. You tell me what you want.
Austin.
And that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if I don't get her.
No.
You just don't know what you want.
No, we're not.
Why is it involved property? I thought it involved his safety.
So,
But as he's hearing this in his ears the entire time, he
Yeah.
still can't make up the.
I know.
He still can't kick
I
her
mean,
out.
that he needs someone like that cop to say, clearly she's trying to manipulate you. She can't stand that she's not able to manipulate you, out here. Although she is. She's manipulating him right now.
Noon.
Care about his property is not his safety.
hey, listen. I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay?
Austin.
He's gonna tell her a lot more times, I think.
Yeah,
Put a
he's
fucking sock in her mouth.
You're not ready for.
I need
Please
you to
come
calm
here.
down.
Austin,
Please calm
all I
down.
care about is your property, not your safety. Think
What is-
about it.
Why
That's
don't
all
they
I'm
say,
asking
what are
for
you
is your
talking about
property.
his
last name,
safety?
Austin, please come back to me.
She's probably going to get a
And
little
his
bit.
property, and I don't know what's going on.
Because I'm going to take him downstairs. Come on.
Don't go.
Let's go downstairs and talk.
Austin, don't separate us.
I'm not trying to take you away from your place. I just want to take you downstairs so then you can actually talk. Without her. All
You
right.
saved me. They cops,
All right.
and then
If you settle down right
then
now
I'll settle down
and
if you don't leave my side. Austin,
settle down.
They come to me. Don't leave me. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't leave me, Austin.
Oh my
Please
god.
don't leave me.
Where your stuff then?
He's so dumb. Look at him. He deserves her.
He does.
That's what I
He
say.
does deserve
You know
her.
what? He deserves her.
guy's-
Sorry about his family, but
Austin,
he
you're never
deserves-
gonna amount to anything.
look at him.
buddy.
He can't even. That fucking bitch. I mean, if he's not in his mind thinking, God damn, I can't get away from her fast enough, then he deserves what he gets.
Yep.
Hey, listen.
He's trying to block our sight, Austin.
Trying to block our sight.
She was like on the ground trying to look at
Trying
him.
to.
Listen.
He's trying to block our sight, Austin.
Will you listen to them?
Hey, Austin, remember your dad wants to talk to you, who you've been missing for 24 hours?
They're winning. Did she say that? Man, that girl's a fucking.
You're good. She might freak out for a minute. If you want to go down there and talk, go ahead and go down and talk.
Just don't quit freaking out. Settle down and.
As long as you stay up here.
He's backing down the step.
Talk to his dad on the phone.
He took one.
Look at her, man. She don't want him talking to
my
his
God.
family because his family's going to say, what is wrong?
What are you
The same
doing?
thing I'm saying is what his family's going
What are
to
you
say.
doing with this methed out crazy bitch?
Yeah.
They want to separate us. They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Can I stay?
Listen.
Austin, look at me.
Listen.
Don't give it to them, Austin.
Yeah.
Don't show them where it's at.
Listen.
Don't show him yet. Can I come in, Austin?
Don't show him.
There's
why.
something she don't want him to see.
There's some underlying things going on. Like there's what she doesn't want him to see. There's
his phone and his laptop.
she's got to be using this guy for something, right? Like
I know.
No.
Austin.
She can't
Austin,
lose
don't
her.
show them. You have to plug my phone in. Austin. Your son, Austin, don't show them.
Why don't they make
shut the
her
door,
shut
Austin,
up?
Austin.
I mean,
They should fucking handcuff her
Right.
and drag her down those stairs and stuff a sock in her mouth.
I mean, if I'm a cop, there's no way I'm not gonna. I'm gonna figure out how to see this mystery object. What is this? I'm just for my curiosity. The Constitution be damned.
Austin, no. Austin, he's smiling. Let me in. Austin.
Just calm down,
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin, they're smiling. Let me in.
Tanya.
Don't give it to
Tanya?
No.
He's
you're not-
smiling.
Put your hands on me. You're going to get
I'm
arrested.
not trying to. Austin.
Stop.
Austin. You're out. Austin, you have to save
Stop.
me. Austin, don't give it to him. What the fuck is going on? Austin.
Austin.
What a loon.
5. You want to head this way?
Austin, come on, they're gonna take me away. He said I could stay. I have it written down. He said I could stay.
Listen, just calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Austin,
He's
open
in
the
there
door.
talking.
Open the door, Austin.
Is
I
she
can't
on
see
drugs?
you.
Is that it?
I
Or is she
don't
just
know.
a crazy,
She's just a crazy. I don't
bitch?
know. It's one or the other.
It's both.
Or both.
Let go. Let him open the door.
No, the door's not opening.
Austin, please don't. Show them, Austin. They just got us separated. They got me on the outside and you on the in. Austin.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
What is he doing?
He's talking.
Austin, they're gonna arrest me. Austin.
Hey.
How could you possibly?
You're not
How?
allowed to do this.
What?
You
Is
have
there
to
nothing they
listen
can
to
do
each
about
other.
this?
You're breaking the rules.
You're breaking the rules.
Break it.
She's talking to Austin,
I like
saying he's
to-
breaking.
I'd like to
the
know
rules.
more about these
Breaking
rules.
her
I
rules.
want to know what Austin's rules are.
Of talking to people without her being there
You need to put a camera in there and then
approve.
let her back leave.
Yeah, this is a reality show.
Yeah.
Austin. Austin.
You just
Austin.
sit down here.
Okay, watch out. I'm gonna go walk out. Austin, can I still stay, Austin? Can I come back in? Austin, can I come in? Austin, can I come in?
Hey, listen.
You're
Austin.
going to get me with a lot of
No, Austin. Right, so all you have to do is end this.
Let her come up here. Who's on the phone?
Can I come in?
Bring the phone. Yep.
Austin, can I come in?
Okay, watch out.
Please,
They're gonna
my
talk
stuff's
on
in
the
there.
phone. Okay, they're gonna talk on
I need to get.
No one's gonna touch
Austin,
your
my
stuff.
dog's in there. Can I come in, Austin?
Oh my God.
She's giving me anxiety, man. I need to
Freaking
go.
out, man.
Man,
Me
how's
too.
Austin take this? And he's still,
Austin,
he's
come
barely,
on.
yeah, he's still on the fence. God dang.
You already.
Don't shut the door. Austin, Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin.
Hey, stop!
No.
You just grabbed me,
I
alright?
didn't grab you.
need to calm
Everybody's
down.
been hurting me and I don't know why.
No one's touching you.
Austin, do not show your sister. What the f is going on? What is
Not
going
show
on?
your
I want to know what's
sister.
going on with you.
Me too.
You need help.
No.
Are you going? Is something going on?
No.
There's something wrong. Yes, obviously.
Why don't they say? What do you not want him to show his sister, huh?
I want
not
to
show
know. They better
your
reveal
sister.
what this
Yeah.
is, what's going on.
Weeping.
We're getting married.
Ugh. He's gonna marry that.
Please.
Is that girl gonna have some kids too?
No,
Ugh.
Can I have a lighter, please?
She will
Poor
eventually.
kids.
Maybe.
Austin.
Hey, listen,
Wait.
listen. What I'm going to tell you is,
Okay.
you're not going to tell me what to do. First
not-
off,
I'm not
you got
trying
that,
to.
okay?
Yeah,
you understand that.
I'm looking for a lighter to smoke a cigarette.
All right.
Go downstairs, smoke a
Oh,
cigarette.
good. Go downstairs and shut the fuck
So
up and
she's
smoke a
just
cigarette.
free to go.
Still
at this
I
point.
guess she hasn't done anything but be super annoying.
Just say it seems like a criminal amount of annoyance.
I wonder.
Right?
She needs to be stuffed and cuffed.
I'm not leaving Austin.
Right now you are.
Why?
But is this also what
Because
we're
I'm
talking
telling
about,
you,
the
you're going
loony bin and stuff? Like 20 years ago, would like the loony bin just come scooped her up 15 minutes ago?
Maybe. It would be the loony
3
bin.
weeks ago?
And then she would never get out because the people go, this bitch is
Look
crazy.
at all these other
This bitch is crazy. Let's give her some calm down drugs.
Give her, what do they do to their heads? They
Lobotomy.
A lobotomy.
See right now
I'm
why
for
they're
it for
talking.
her.
She needs a lobotomy.
Okay, you're causing more of an issue right now than what needs to be.
Austin.
There's people in
Trying to
like
look
looking
under
through
the-
their
look-
legs.
and 10:03 is trying to sleep and they can't because you're out here yelling.
We tried to get them up because they have kids stuff out here.
At what point? The jacket? That's kid stuff?
Austin.
The only thing?
Have a cat.
We tried to get them up. She's just, let me in.
The rest of the stuff is a
Not
tire.
this again.
Yeah.
Take me away. Only you can save me, Austin.
He said there's no reason for her to have it, so he took it out.
Austin, look, last night I could
it
walk.
wasn't the
Look what
phone
they're
that was
doing. I
missing.
know you believe, Austin.
It
You
was
said you believe.
the second phone.
Austin, you said you
Is that a
believed
big
in me.
tire
I
at their
believed
door,
in you.
or what?
Yeah,
There's a
my
tire.
brother lives there. No.
Yeah,
You open the door.
it's gone.
We are allowed to.
Wanna go in?
Austin.
Hey, no, hey.
What? Yeah, exactly. Austin, they're trying to take me away again.
Don't you
Austin.
touch me.
Austin, you can't do this. You have to. Oh my God.
Sit down. That's the best part.
Can I have a lighter? Please.
Get her a lighter.
Get her a lighter.
Get her a lighter.
Get her a lighter.
Austin, Lily, and me, and you. Austin, we talked about it last night.
Hey, you want to go downstairs?
I
I'll
want
give
to
you a
get my
lighter.
stuff. I'll get my stuff.
Listen, you want to go downstairs? I'll give you a lighter.
How do you have a lighter? You don't have a lighter. I don't want to go downstairs.
I do have a lighter.
Austin.
Can't they make
Austin
her go
is
down?
always trying to
Isn't
make
she
me go
impeding in an
downstairs.
investigation?
Impeding an investigation.
To me,
massively,
she's massively impeding an investigation. These people handle these people with such kid gloves now.
If
Is
I was
that-
acting like that, I'd probably get
I
jacked.
know,
I
you
get tased.
get yoked
I
up
get
and
tased.
so now I know if you ever just act like a crazy person without
Yeah,
touching them.
It all depends on the cop you get, though.
Oh my God! So far, all these ones they never seem to hardly touch these people until they touch them. You
Don't
know?
touch me. Don't touch me.
Only you can make me leave. What the?
Oh,
What is going on?
I don't know. What's going on? You tell me.
Austin, you have to let me back in, please.
I can't tell you what's going on.
Austin.
But what I can tell you is you're really too close to me. If
Sorry.
you would, scoot back.
Can you get me a lighter?
Yeah, if you want a lighter, I'll get you a
Where's it
lighter.
at? Austin, can I have my stuff?
Hang on.
Austin, please give me my stuff.
Austin.
Austin.
On the
they're
fence,
taking me
Austin.
away.
All right, let's go downstairs.
Hi.
Let's go downstairs. Come on.
Austin
Come
the
on.
Patsy.
Let's go downstairs.
My stuff, my
God.
dog.
I'm going to ask you one more time to come downstairs.
I'm gonna look up Austin and move in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take him for everything he's
Control-
got.
Austin,
If you're just
control him.
nice to him.
Downstairs, can I
Give me
have
some
my
lobster. Austin.
Yeah.
Go to the store.
Crab legs, Austin. I want some crab legs.
You can't be nice to him. You gotta be like this.
Yeah,
and
you gotta
and
berate him.
Control Austin.
Yes, you were going to.
We'll talk about it.
We're going to get your stuff here in a
Okay,
minute.
in a
but-
minute.
Yes, let's go
Austin.
downstairs.
They're making me leave, Austin.
We're not making you leave. We're just trying to separate you and
And
let
you
you go
get
down
him
there.
too.
Okay, we're going to let you go downstairs and talk to that sergeant.
I don't want to talk to a sergeant.
That's what I want you to do.
Why?
Because.
Okay, in a minute, please.
No, I want you to go downstairs.
Let me get my.
I'm gonna
Okay,
ask
he
you
says
one more time.
no,
And my lighter.
but then he gives her,
It
lets her
just
do whatever
keep
she
going
wants.
and going and going. It's because he knows this is gonna. He knows. See that the cops are playing to the cameras. Is what's happening.
They're
That's
like,
what's
all right, we
happening.
give you 15 minutes of this, and anybody in the world would say we were in the right to beat this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ask you one more time.
Austin, come and save me, Austin.
Come on.
Don't
Let's
touch
go.
me, please, Austin.
Let's
You
go
said
down.
that
Don't
he
touch me,
had to make me
please.
leave. Austin,
You're not leaving. I want you to come
Austin,
downstairs.
if I go downstairs, Austin, they're gonna take me.
Who are you to this situation?
I'm her ex-husband.
Her ex-husband. This girl. She keeps getting the guys.
Yeah.
She's got
God,
that
what's wrong with him?
certain je ne sais quoi.
This guy was married to that.
No,
girl.
he wasn't. He was changing up what he was saying, I think.
Did he?
He said this girl
Alright.
or this
Maybe.
guy's mom. We'll see.
There's Austin, they're gonna take me. Why?
Because.
Who are you to this situation?
I'm her ex-husband. His mom posted on Facebook that he had been missing for a few hours and that she couldn't get a hold of him. I reached out to his mom.
I know what goes on.
What'd you say?
This guy knows what's going down. He just heard the guy was missing and was like, oh, my crazy ex-wife's got him.
Yeah, I reached out to his mom, and let's see what he told his mom.
Talking on the phone with his mom.
I can't hear what he's saying because
Oh,
it's
my
stupid,
God.
loud.
He said I was
bitch.
talking on the phone to his Austin's mom.
Right.
She just wanted me to come over and make sure that nothing happened to her daughter while she came over here to check on him.
Is she over here? Who's over here?
Her daughter is. She's
Austin's
My
sister.
daughter's not here.
Hey, Ravilla.
Not your daughter.
Austin, only you.
She's got a daughter.
No.
No, he says her daughter, meaning Austin's sister.
Yeah.
No, but who said my daughter's not
That
here?
girl heard him say that.
Yeah,
She's
I said
like,
she's got a daughter.
I thought, she said
she
my
said it like she might have
she
a
said
daughter.
my
She might
daughter's
have a
not
daughter.
here.
She said, hopefully they took her away from her.
You can save
stand
me,
out here with
Austin.
her
They're
so
trying
she
to
doesn't
take me
come in
away.
or
Come
just
out
hold this
here
door?
and protect me, Austin.
I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
Why doesn't the cop ask him about her? Are these cops so dumb that I'd be like, so what's her story? What is she always like this? Why would
is your ex-wife crazy or on drugs?
Yeah,
That's the first
would
question
she
I
be on
ask
drugs
him.
or is she just like this? And I'd like to hear him go, she's just a fucking nut.
What the fucking nut job?
Look at her scooting closer to the door.
Look at her looking
15
at.
times to sit right there. Just sit right there for 5 seconds. Just sit right there for 5 seconds.
This is
so
the
I can talk
ex.
to him. You can figure out what's going on because you don't know what's going on, obviously, because you're freaking out. So just give me a second.
I haven't
Give me a
seen my
second.
friend in 2 years. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Austin, listen to them. Do you see what they're saying?
All right, we're going to bring all your stuff out.
Austin.
All right, we're going to bring
Austin,
your stuff out.
can I still stay?
Oh my God.
No, you throw me out the cold, Austin. Look what they're doing. So come out here and talk to me, Austin.
Oh, Austin's made the decision. He's taking her stuff out.
Austin.
Hey.
Austin.
Hey.
Stand back
Austin.
here.
You're getting way too close.
I am.
Austin, they took my stuff. Austin, they took my bag. Austin, they took my bags and my passwords. Austin, they did not. Yes, they did. They're not in here, Austin. Austin, my jack bag, my red bag.
What is a jack bag?
Jack bag.
My jack bag.
Man, I mean, she's talking like she's on meth.
That's Navy says Austin is busy inside drinking antifreeze.
Okay.
Austin, look.
You want to smoke a cigarette?
Austin.
Would you like to smoke a cigarette?
Oh, we should have at the beginning of the video. We should have had a poll, like a pool of how many times she said Austin. It's in the hundreds.
Oh my God.
Austin, he's smiling, Austin.
She said that before. He's smiling.
That's what I do best, is smile.
Austin.
Nobody's allowed to smile around here.
I was your only.
Guy's trying to think of
That was one of my rules. No smiling.
He's a
Look at me, Austin.
Bro, right now you're not being a good friend.
Austin, they're gonna take me away.
This guy's the most patient man in the world.
You put all my stuff out. Only you can say I can stay, Austin.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Austin.
And I don't want to be kicked
Austin,
out. So
you won't. If you protect me. Austin, you have to protect me. Austin,
Ma'am, what is your
They're
name?
talking
What
to
is
his
your name?
crotch.
Austin.
I think she wants to get my blowjob.
Tanya.
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
You're not making
Austin.
any of this any better.
Austin, please.
Can you make sure you got all your stuff?
And go where? He crashed my car.
Right now, just to make sure you have it all.
Take the blame for your car.
I'm not. Austin.
Oh, now Austin speaks up.
Yeah.
He ain't taking the blame for that.
Austin, they're winning. Austin, stop.
This isn't any battle. We're not doing any of the battle.
Austin, what is going on? Austin. Her dog.
Yes. Don't come to
No
the
one's
door,
gonna be out
Austin.
in the cold now. Austin.
Talk to that ex-husband. I want to hear
Why
that.
can't I talk to him?
You're not.
Austin.
Because, you understand me? You're not.
Austin.
You are not. You might want to start taking your stuff down the steps.
Austin.
Is the best part.
Austin,
Start grabbing
please talk
stuff.
to me before we leave. Can I have a hug? Austin, please talk
Can
to
I
me.
have a hug?
Austin, stop. That is my best friend.
Right
Austin, you're throwing the stuff out. Austin, please. Austin.
Oh
look.
my
He's
God.
going, look,
Oh
Austin.
my God.
Austin.
I mean, these people can never see that the. I think his family had a point. You know.
Jeez.
Separating me from my best friend.
Walk
He's
downstairs.
my best friend.
Tanya.
Tawny, Austin.
Okay. You're treading on thin ice.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah, that's
touching
what you've
him.
been saying.
Yeah, on thin ice for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't get in his face. You're not getting back in the apartment. He done told you, so quit trying to push past him.
Austin, I put gas in your truck. Can I put my stuff in your truck, Austin? Austin, I cannot carry all this antique.
Tanya, do you know where you're at right now?
Yes, I do.
Where are you
Austin, I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
Austin.
What day is it?
Austin, Thursday. Austin. Exactly. I know where I'm at. Austin. Look, Austin, listen to me. Listen. Austin, let me
You
answer.
should have said.
Tanya, get off the porch.
I'm
Where do you
just
wanna
crazy.
Can I put my stuff in your truck and you take me somewhere safe?
Go? Where do you
I
want
want
to go?
Austin to take.
He's
out of question. Yes, Austin. Yes.
Hey,
She just said no.
I'm going to tell you one more
Hey,
time.
He just asked.
Don't
He asked.
touch me.
Austin. Yes, I do.
That's a
Can
lot
you
of
unlock
stuff.
your
A
truck?
pillow,
Austin, so
a
you
body
can take me
pillow, and
somewhere safe,
everything.
please?
Okay.
Austin, yes. I want you to take me somewhere
Sit
safe.
her on that
He
body
said it.
pillow
He
and
said- yes, he said-
push her
he said
down the
yes.
stairs.
He said yes.
You did not.
No, he
Yes,
did not.
he did.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Go downstairs.
We're going. Come on.
You said yes.
Let's go.
Downstairs.
Austin, will you take me somewhere safe? Look at them. Austin, please.
I can't wait till they yoke her up, man.
The ball gag would be in order.
God. At least put a spit mask on her so it muffles her a little bit.
Something.
He said you can take me somewhere safe.
I'm telling you right now.
I'll tell you one more time, or we're gonna make you. No,
No.
no.
I wouldn't even let her have a lighter, man. That
You're
girl.
He said yes.
No.
I'll walk if you let go and stop grabbing me.
go then.
Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe, right?
Stop talking to him.
Yes. Austin.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, Austin. I want you to take me somewhere safe.
Let me have this.
Shut, they should shut that
She got a
fucking door.
lot of stuff.
Take her downstairs.
Ow, it's breaking my arm, Austin.
Stop.
He
Put
said
your hand
yes.
behind your back, please.
Why? Austin, look what they're doing.
Why don't they shut that door?
Austin, you said you take me somewhere safe. Austin, ow.
Yeah, we're just going.
Ow, Austin, look at this.
Shot.
Look what they're
Hold on,
doing,
load.
Austin, look what they're doing. You have to look. Austin, protect me. Austin, please look at me.
They should have done that so long
This is my
ago.
glasses.
Yeah, a little late on this one.
Austin, look. He said he would take me somewhere safe. Austin, look at me.
Now
Look what
Austin
they're
has
doing
to
right
deal
now.
with all her
You
crap
have to see
outside
that.
there.
Austin, look.
Then she's gonna come back to get it.
I mean, is she just going to come back? You know, what are they going to take her to jail and she'll get out and whenever?
Never not gonna come back.
And she's going to come right back.
And Austin's gonna answer the door like the
Yeah, then she's
patsy that he
gonna
is.
push her way.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a squeezer, man. She was really trying to.
Yeah,
she's
she's-
really trying to squeeze through by the cop's whole time, through the
Yeah.
legs, through the
Like right between his
crack
legs.
in the
One time
door.
she's like right between his legs.
It's like a crack this big. She's like,
Oh, sorry, Austin.
Austin, Austin, stop trying to take my glasses off. Austin, Austin, no, but you see. What the? Austin, look at me. Ouch. Austin,
Hey, we're going
stop.
down the steps, okay?
Austin, you said you'd keep me safe. Austin, you promised. Austin, Austin, please help
what?
me.
Get her away. Would she shut up when Austin's nowhere around?
No, yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe her
Man,
ex will take her back once she gets down the stairs.
This guy's having a flashback,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Austin. Now walk. What are you doing?
I would walk.
What?
That's a.
Austin.
Is she not even asked? How come she's not yelling for her ex?
Ow!
Yeah, get in the car.
Tell me what's going on.
Sit in the car.
I will. What?
Let's do it right now.
Shut the door. Come on, get her in there.
Get her in.
Shut that door.
Get
In
her
there.
in.
And let's
Get
talk to her
her in.
ex.
Get her. Shut that door.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
She got
Get
back-
her in.
She got
Get
out.
her in.
She wiggled out.
Then let me sit down.
No, put her in.
I'm about to push something. I'm about to pee. I'm serious. I don't want to piss my pants and be in piss.
Sit in the car.
I just need to squat and piss.
We're not pissing
I
right
have
here.
to pee.
Just have a seat in my car.
She didn't have.
I
We
have
could
to
have already
pee.
took you to the bathroom. If you would have just sat down, we would
I
have.
need to pee.
Give us a second.
I need to pee now.
Give us
Get her
a
in the
second.
car.
Talk to
I'm
her,
in pissy
man.
pants. Let me pee.
Oh,
Please.
pissy
Give us a
pants.
second.
Please let me pee.
Would you sit in my car?
No. Right
No.
here.
Get her in the car.
I'm
You're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
What? Austin,
He's
can I
inside.
pee?
He can't hear you.
Oh, let me pee. I won't move. I
We're
won't
okay.
fight.
We're gonna have.
Let me pee, please. Let me pee. Please let me pee.
Oh,
I mean, is
the,
crazy.
the annoyance never
Is
stops.
crazy girl sex worth that?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Yeah.
Please let me
We can't even talk to people on the radio because you're yelling so loud.
Please let me
Imagine
pee.
how the neighbors feel right
Please let me pee. I'm not gonna play.
now. You already fought us the whole
Let
entire
me
time.
pee.
See?
Let me.
It's like, why are you even talking to this girl?
I don't know.
At this point, why are you talking to this woman?
Why isn't she? Put her in the. Put her in.
Here you go.
I need to pee.
I gave you a little bit of break.
I'm trying to pee. Ow! Let me pee, please. I got it. Please, I want to pee. I'm gonna piss my pants.
So now she's gone from Austin to P.
Yeah, see, she's.
Give me that back.
Will you stop it?
All right, in the car. In the car.
You want to get in?
In the car.
I'm about to piss. My pants.
Go pee. Go pee. Pee your
Okay, I
pants.
have to pull my
If you want to pee, pee.
I have to pull my pants down.
No, pee right there.
I can't. I'm gonna pee.
Put it and hold it. And quit acting like a 2-year-old so we can get you in the car.
Let me pee. Right here. I can't run nowhere, can I? I can't run.
I mean,
anywhere.
this is pissing
I
me
can't
off
run
that they do this whole videos and then they don't give you anything like, all right, get her in the car and let's hear what her ex-husband has to say. We don't get that.
I'd love to know. Was she ever normal at one time at all?
Where? I've done nothing.
Got 3 bags of smokes in this pocket. That's it.
Are you done?
Austin!
Why don't they tell her to shut up? How can you not tell her to shut up?
Shut
up.
up.
I just wish
God,
his,
please pee.
I wish his name was Wilson.
Oh, that would have been great.
Get you in the back seat.
Let me pee first. Please let me pee.
This would be a viral video if his name was
Oh my
Wilson.
God, it would.
No, you can't pull it out. You're going to expose yourself, and that's enough.
I don't care.
Nope.
Please
We're
let
not
me.
going to do that.
After securing the suspect in a hobbled restraint, officers placed her in a patrol car for transport to jail.
Why are you guys doing this?
Here.
Why? Are you guys doing this?
She doesn't even know.
Why? What is going on?
Nope.
No, don't let her out of the car.
Oh my God.
Put your feet right where they're at.
Way to go.
I mean,
Where's her?
they finally got her. You think two, big male cops could get
They
her?
weren't trying that hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more.
they weren't trying to get
They're
her to
playing for the
shut up
cameras.
either.
They're playing for the camera.
Car at now?
At a towing / impound wreck lot because she was trying to tell me I wrecked her car. And that's because I was the one driving, which I was not. She was driving, and she were trying to get to somewhere where she had to go, and she was saying that trying to put the blame on me that I wrecked her car.
I think this guy is.
He's not the smartest.
He is
knife
not
in the
all-
drawer
yeah,
himself.
he's
but
not all there.
That's, yeah.
For sure.
I did not.
And that's why his family's trying to protect him from
Yeah.
crazy bitches like that. But
Well, he got
he's,
duped.
yeah.
Yeah. Like she's trying to, because now after I'm going to recall my insurance.
That's a lot.
What's this guy saying? Can he even make sentences?
Just let her back out and like, you guys go live.
Yeah. Here, you can have her back.
That's all. If I
Or if we
take
just-
that off, they'll have it be on mine. I don't want mine should be
Still stand by and she can
fraud
come
with
get it.
insurance.
Man. Charged with what?
With disorderly conduct, which is a misdemeanor in the 4th degree, and resisting arrest, which is a misdemeanor in the 2nd degree, and she probably
Meaning
she
the next
got
morning
nothing.
she was at Austin's door.
Yeah, I'm not even. I don't think you go to jail for either one of those.
Disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. At this time, the suspect's court case is still ongoing.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
need I need to know a lot more about that case.
Man.
Oh my God.
I'm exhausted. That was the most
That was,
exhausting video I've ever watched.
Imagine being a cop. That'd be totally. Man, it's already 10:10. We've been.
What is it? NHR says, he says it like Donna. Insurance. You don't call it insurance? You call it, what do you call it?
Insurance.
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 You have insurance?
Insurance.
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 I don't know. I think I don't
Insurance.
I say insurance. How do you say it, Trace?
I don't remember anymore.
Say it.
I can't say
Let's
it
hear you
now.
say it.
Insurance.
He says it like me. Insurance.
It's my insurance card.
My insurance.
Insurance.
Yeah, I say insurance. Insurance. I can't say it right now.
I don't know how I normally say it. My brain's been scrambled.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can
that
still
girl.
hear it. It's
Oh,
still
God.
But he's Austin.
Ah. What a nut.
make that my ringtone.
Oh, God.
Austin.
I don't know how those guys.
Man.
I mean, the one guy was laughing the whole time. That's actually.
He's smiling. He's smiling.
He's smiling.
All right, let's take a break. Be right back.
Yeah.
More ClusterF. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget the hang tomorrow. The hang tonight at 6 and Dead
I
in Your
want you
Head.
to play that guy that.
We'll play the compliment guy when you. Is that what you want?
The what?
The compliment guy who's giving
Yes.
compliments when we come back. Donna wants to see it, and we'll be right back with more ClusterF. A little rich doggy.
Hey, Rich Doggy. Rich Doggy in the house. Oh, yeah. Let's get this started. Why you so crazy like a bull? He's crazy! Oh, wait, you're not crazy because you lay on. Oh, you're too lazy! Rich Doggy. Rich Doggy! Kitty. You should rename yourself Lazy Doggy. Whoa! You're also best friends with Rich Kitty. Rich Kitty! Because you're both rich. Both rich! We get it! You're so crazy I can squeeze you. Squeeze you like a stick! Because you're so skinny. I can crack you like you're like a little stick. I can break. I can break ya! I hate this. I hate this song. But I'm still singing it. I like you. You don't like me. You're so annoying. As known as Rich Kid. Hey! Hey! Little Rich Doggy! Rich Doggy! Why you right here right now? Why? Rich Kitty! Rich Kitty! Friend, but I hate her and you. You're so crazy. The friendly animals like, friendly pit bulls. Oh wait, there is no such thing as that. Maybe because you're the crazy people, but I call you rich people. But rich! But you are too crazy for that. You're rich! You're rich, Doggy, and I like to prove that. Here's my approval. Here's my approval that you can say that. Here's my approval. Here's my approval that you can say that. Oh, I am Rich Kitty. You can say that too. Oh, wait, Rich Kitty, I need to tell you something too. I have my approval that you can say that about you on your essay. Yeah. That is your approval. You so crazy. Crazy. You don't know how to act. Even your mama can't fix that. Like a rat. Even your mama couldn't fix that. Hey, Rich Doggy. You're in the house. You so crazy like a little boy. Oh wait, they're not crazy. They're just lazy. Just like you, you're just as lazy as one. And this is yeah. Rich Doggy.
Can you tell me how to get to Sensimilla Street? How to get to Sensimilla Street? How to get to Sensimilla Street?
Hello, Kermit the Frog here, and welcome to Sensimilla Street. I'd like to tell you what today's letter is, but I am really fucked up. Hey, Big Bird, do you know what today's letter is?
Sure, Kermit.
Today's letter is joint.
Big Bird, joint is not a letter. It is a word.
Sorry, kids. Today's letter is 3.
Big Bird, 3 is a number.
Exactly. The number 3, which is how many joints I've smoked today. Kermit, are you with me?
God, I'm stoned.
Me too. Guys, show go on. Come on.
Thank you, Elmo. How about we say our ABCs, Big Bird?
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F,
R,
G,
Q,
K,
C,
R, C.
F.
I forgot what we were doing, Kermit.
Did you just call me Kermit?
Yes, I did.
Kermit the Frog here. Okay. That's all the time we have for today. Goodbye, kids. Today's show was brought to you by the letter,
Bong.
And the number.
God, you're messed up.
Fuck you. The number, fuck you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, kid.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Welcome back to ClusterF. The Hang tonight with Mike and Matt at 6 o'clock. And Net in Your Head tomorrow morning, 7:45. Hot damn. Donna wanted to see the compliment guy again.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good gimmick. I thought it was a pretty good shtick here. This guy's pretty funny.
Is it a funny thing? It's a funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's like a positive, funny thing.
Yeah.
It's a positive, funny thing.
And you got to think of stuff right off the top of your head to say to people.
Love your lavender blue colour scheme. Goes with the blueberries as well. Clearly a man with an eye for detail. You have a very confident stride.
Sorry?
Very confident stride. Loved it. I adored the way you laughed at that pigeon. Compliments are simple, but not easy. Trust me. You have a marvellous weight distribution between your feet, sir. Good easy
Between
shit.
your feet.
Especially for us Brits. Present company included. I can give them, and do, but I can't take.
Oh man, you're so good.
Oh, stop it.
I'll be.
Oh, come on.
Oh, go on then.
Doesn't mean I don't love it.
You look great.
A Yorkshire compliment, that's casting gold. Sincerely appreciating something someone has made an effort on will make their day. So you're in aquamarine blue jeans, field of dreams. Yes, you are. You're doing a wonderful job in a tricky set of circumstances. You're welcome. You look like a painting. You're just sitting there. It's fantastic. The more unique, the more bespoke, the more devastatingly effective. Your vibe is genius artist turned creative corporate legend. Safe and stylish. You look pensive, but also capable enough to deal with anything that's worrying you. Yeah? Ski resort earning energy. Sweet vibe, sir. Human Ibethan sunset. Get it right, and it's like a natural high for the pair of you. Adore your head, sir. Love it. Wisdom. Should be cast in marble. See? We both feel like we've had a coffee.
I thought that was funny. It says at Troy Hawk. I'm gonna look him up, see if he's got more stuff like that. That's pretty clever.
Man, I can't believe I'm at a hot sauce. I think I need to grab some hot sauces from here.
Yeah, we got a few left. Linkar sent us all those.
So many hot sauces.
So many hot sauces.
Like, I was like,
have we finally gone through them?
Well, I mean, when he was sending them, like, this guy's insane. Nobody could ever eat this much hot sauce. And I took it home and I filled my entire fridge with hot sauce. And then I was like, where do I put the rest of it? So I'm like, put the rest in my pants drawer and my sock drawer. And I've had hot sauces in every drawer in my house for months.
And my
a couple months ago, I was digging in my sock drawer, like, what happened to all the hot sauces, man? I found the last one, and then I spilt it yesterday, and I'm like,
oh no!
I spilt the last hot sauce. I can't believe I ate 70 bottles of hot sauce this year.
Right? Trace needs more hot sauce.
It's good for you. Hot sauce is good for you.
A lot of variety too. Wasn't
so
it?
much variety.
Do you have a favorite?
Did he send us the bomb too, or was that somebody else?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh man, I don't know.
Remember.
The bomb is just, I don't know. I can put it on anything. It's so hot that you can just put like a drop into, not even a drop, like a quarter of a drop into anything, and it doesn't change the flavor of it. You
just makes it hot.
You can be eating spaghetti, and now the spaghetti still tastes delicious, but it's pretty spicy too.
It's weird you would say that the spaghetti would still taste delicious, because I thought you didn't like spaghetti.
I've came on to spaghetti a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's the spaghetti.
I haven't
really
made
growing.
spaghetti for a long time.
It's been a while.
I think I'll make some spaghetti.
Time for some. Donnie makes good spaghetti. And you know who I'm sick of?
Who?
Travis Kelce.
God.
I think everybody is.
Here's him at the Super Bowl parade.
Follow my roots. I sold up in booze and ruined the Niners affair.
Oh, is he drunk, or is he
The
just an
last
asshole?
one to know. We were the last one to show. We were the last one they thought they'd see there.
Brilliant.
Has he got notes in his hand?
He wrote this. Look, he's reading.
He wrote this.
He wrote this.
And I saw the surprise, that fear in their eyes. And when we took that glass of champagne, Pat took that glass of champagne, I promise you.
Is this going to be on Taylor Swift's next album?
Nobody's putting this over.
Not at all.
Look at all the players. They're like, Jesus God.
And I toasted you.
They're like, man, he is full of himself, ain't he?
Yeah, he's so
when you
full of
write your
himself.
own song to sing a cappella when you're supposed to be giving a speech.
Boo.
Only we do what I
Is it a parody of that song?
Low Places with Garth
Yeah.
Brooks song. Yeah, I don't even know what he says here. I think he's totally lost his mind here.
What? I got friends in low places.
Now that Patrick Mahomes thought he'd come in and
Nobody.
man, they're all drunk.
I mean, this is like beyond drunk. Like,
yeah. Someone ought to put a stop to it, because the people aren't putting it over at all. They're just like, wow, you're ruining it.
And it'll be all good.
That guy's trying to take the mic from him.
Man. Grace. Man.
That was an embarrassment.
Wow, that was
Sick of this guy. Sick of that guy. I think it's all fake. It's all fake. But I do have some good news for you, Trace. After seeing this picture, I think you could be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Is that Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
Nice.
Man, he is one of the top, if not the top quarterback in the NFL. And he doesn't look like he works out at all. At all. There's not a muscle on there. Just natural
He's
ability.
He's
man.
a couple cheeseburgers away from me, man.
Wow. So there's hope, Trace.
Yeah. So just if you're an athlete, you're an athlete. You don't even, like you always say.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
have
think
to.
that's really his body.
See, now you got me. Yeah, you never know.
You never know,
You
but
never know.
whatever. If it is, it is.
Could.
Unless you that one guy who's the running back for the other team.
Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, man. I was seeing I saw a post of his workouts, and it was just the most 30 minutes of these different workouts where he's just doing fucking insane shit, and you're just what the this guy works every day.
See, certain people you got Patrick Mahomes who can win 3 Super Bowls looking like this, and then you got other guys who have to work, just 365 to be good. To be good.
Well,
enough.
I think there's also a little different when you're a quarterback. You just kind of drop back in the pocket, protected by everybody. Don't get hit too much and throw the ball.
I mean, Tom Brady, he did a lot of stuff to stay in shape, but he didn't look like he had a lot of muscles. He like his.
Don't you have to have some muscle to throw a ball that far?
No.
As a guy, you're just naturally strong.
Who threw the fastest, hardest softball?
Yeah.
You know who?
Kent
Sherman.
I knew who you were talking about.
120 pounds. No, probably 140. He probably weighed 140 pounds.
Skin. I mean, he would just, I can eat, never gain a pound. Yeah.
He played the outfield. Then you warm up. You're like, I was like, oh, here, Kent wants to warm up. He's popping your glove, man. So it's something else.
Yep.
Something else. Tendons. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, tendons.
It's definitely not. See, throwing a football ain't muscles.
Yeah, it's all skill. I mean, or just how you throw it, or just your arm.
Technique. And
Kent was just long. He had long, lanky arms and just like a go-go gadget.
It was like a. It was like a. It was like a. There's a guy who pitched in the major leagues called Kent Tekulve, and he did like a total submarine back in the day, and that was it. Kent's arm was just like that noodle, man.
Yeah.
Then it came at you.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it in the NFL does muscles affect your ability to kick a ball? I just couldn't imagine being a kicker in the NFL and not being a little bit in shape and kind of jacked, because I play on an NFL football team. It's it's like these guys maybe sit on a couch all day with a leg machine and just work their leg out. They refuse to do anything else. They've never been oh, I play football. Maybe I should catch a pass every once in a while. Throw the ball back and forth with my friend. I mean, it's like these kickers play less football than me.
I mean, I would be getting in shape, just hoping that, the coach would see I was really fast and call a fake field goal attempt,
or something like that.
Or when I go down on the kickoff, that I can tackle somebody and not look like an idiot like some of them do.
Or maybe you get out there and you get on for practice and you nail a couple 60-yarders.
I don't have to do nothing.
And you're like, I don't have to do anything else. And the coaches are yelling at everybody else, and you're just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
And
you might have the coaches going, don't do anything else. This is your job. Don't catch a football.
Yeah.
That's probably what they do.
The kicker doesn't show up. Nobody even notices. They didn't even know he missed practice.
Yeah.
Guess we should probably mention, talk about the latest mass shooting.
Oh, I saw,
Another mass shooting.
I forget. Was that the Kansas
That was
City
the Kansas
one?
City deal. So here's
It was right after Kelsey was singing that song, probably. Someone tried to shoot themselves.
Nobody.
That's what it was.
Everything was fine until they heard that song. It's about as annoying as the Austin lady. Here's the shooter. Let's see. Where is he? He's right in here somewhere. We'll see if we can. And
really?
This is the people tackling him.
Oh.
Okay,
I thought they arrested 3 people.
I think other people just had guns.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, see this guy in the brown jacket and the white hoodie or hat? He's the guy that's running, and then he gets tackled. That guy in the white hat tackles him, and then another guy jumps in. And see, this is dangerous, lady.
Yeah.
Is she picking up the gun?
Yeah, it's like, man, you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, they're gonna think you got the.
You better watch out. She picks up this semi-automatic rifle. And she's lucky she didn't get lit up.
Take it over to the side and set it on the ground and step on it and just say. So they got
I'm not
him.
touching that gun.
No.
The way things are today. Let's see. Here's the guy. Here's the guy that tackled him. They already hunted him down and interviewing him. Here's the guy. The first.
That's pretty brave too, because
no,
the guy's got
it
a gun.
It is. There's the two guys. Looks like he tackled him initially, then the other guy hit him and got him down.
One guy was hollering, saying, stop him, or catch him, tackle him, whatever, and he's just bailing, running. And out of nowhere, I heard that guy hollering, so I'm just like, okay, well, I'm right here, and I didn't even think about it. It was just a reaction. I didn't hesitate. It was just do it. So I went to go tackle him, and another gentleman did the same thing. And as I'm tackling him, I see his weapon either fall out of his hand or out of his sleeve, because he was wearing a long jacket, or like a Carhartt. So when I seen that hit the ground, I'm like, oh,
shoot,
we got to take this guy down. And so, like I said, I did, and another good Samaritan did, and we held him down. And it seemed like forever, but it probably wasn't. It was like 30 seconds holding him down, and me and the other gentleman are hollering at ongoers, where's the cops? Get the cops over here, get the cops over here. We got them.
They said that. What did they say? There were 8,000. 800 cops. 800 cops.
Which goes to show you, you can't stop people. They all, we want to. So this never happens again. It's always going to happen again. You can't stop it
unless unless everybody has to pass through a metal detector.
Yeah.
The 100,000 people that are going to the parade.
You got 800 cops there, and you still couldn't stop one guy from doing something. You just can't stop crazy people from doing stuff.
Yeah, and now we're going to have the back and forth of it's the guns. Yeah. No, it's the person. And
it's society.
But I mean, we got a lot of guns in this society, and we got a lot of crazy people, and we got no mental health system, and we have the breakdown of the nuclear family. You got, we're totally roaming out. Yeah, we're becoming Rome. We're in the decline. And you got a bunch of scumbags in charge, so they ain't gonna fix it.
They ain't gonna fix nothing.
There's a bunch of total scumbags in charge, and the people that work for the government in the bureaucracy, they
don't care that this stuff happens. They're not out. They're not out and about in there.
Yep.
And they never nothing ever happens to them. Nobody ever. People that are crazy and out shooting, they never shoot higher up people or the more important people, like even like with the Joel Osteen church, someone like him never gets shot. It's always the innocent people. I don't know why that is, but it's never anyone important.
Joel Osteen's as innocent as they come.
Yeah.
I think the lady at the Osteen church killed one person, shot several others, and then she was killed, and I think her daughter was shot. Well, I don't know why her daughter was with her 7-year-old.
Yeah.
But she didn't shoot Joel Osteen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I want anybody to get shot, but
But they never. It's never the people
better.
Yeah.
Because he's a criminal. He's a complete criminal. He's got so much money, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up Joel Osteen's name.
Don't even look it up. You don't want to know. Those shysters.
Net worth.
But isn't it weird that is there ever been anyone of importance like that, that gets it? It's always the innocent people.
Always.
Which makes me wonder. That just makes me wonder why and what's going on.
He's estimated to have a worth of over $50 million. I thought it'd be more, actually. He says his church takes in $43 million a year in collections. So he's got more money than that. It's just hidden.
He was just like, I can't say more than I can't say I have for $1 billion.
Yeah, but the church has $250 million in the bank account that I have access to. That's exactly what that is. I don't know. How does anybody look at that guy and think that guy's anything but a con man? He's the biggest
He
con
just
man
looks like the
you've ever seen.
The picture of a con man. Here it is.
It's like
I mean, there's a lot of people that have that look, and
there's a lot
and
of
they're
con men.
usually like make it being con men. Like
Yeah.
the only ones that make it being con men
Yeah.
are the ones that really look like, oh, he's obviously a con man. Don't fall for his shit.
Yeah.
It's like like Gavin Newsom. You know, I mean, he just happens to be a Democrat, but it looks like the shadiest. And when you hear him talk, it's like he's a total used car salesman. You
Yeah.
could just
it's
what's the
disgusting.
Canadian guy, Justin Trudeau? Just he just looks like
Yeah,
a con
he does.
man. That's what people like.
They like being conned.
They like being conned by slick con men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, why don't they like Donald Trump then? He's a slick con man.
A lot of people like him.
I know. That's why they like him.
Yeah.
You know, he's slick. We saw a story last night. It was like, it was a fun setup to help people who had been either physically disabled or had emotional, or they're autistic or they got some kind of emotional problem. And the 2,000 of these people, donated. They gave their money to this fund. It's supposed to help them management and live their lives, and make them some money. And the guy in charge of it stole all of it. He stole $100 million.
$100 million in 10 years. And the lady that's speaking for him was like, it seemed to come out of the blue. It's like, come out of the blue? He just did it for 10 years. What are you talking about, lady?
I mean, these
like
are
the
these are
spokesman
the
for the
peop-
company.
These are the people up high that are making rules to where you can't say the R word, but ruin our speech. But I think saying the R word's a lot better than stealing,
Yeah.
that much money from people.
From our words.
Yeah.
Stealing that much money from our words.
It's not cool, man.
It's like, he was like, there's, over 1,000 people that are going to be left with absolutely nothing. And it's like, that guy should just be taken out and just beaten to within an inch of his life. That's the punishment. But he's rich. He'll get a lawyer. He'll drag it around.
Yeah, does he get to
along for
use
years.
that money to get his lawyers?
I'm sure he does.
I bet he does.
Because he said he hid his money in his other businesses.
Oh yeah, he's one of
Yeah.
those scam artists
those
that have
scam
multiple businesses that they set up. So that usually people that do that are just scamming. They're going from one, they don't want people to know that they own this business, so they don't sign things. It's just such a scam.
This
these
guy probably got
people.
a $5 million PPP.
Yeah.
These are the kind of people. The government.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he
think
did.
of okay, so the government, they set up this PPP program with no oversight, and it all goes to rich people who know how to,
It was a rich person money grab.
if you're well off enough to hire a lawyer to get you a PPP, you got a PPP. Or if you were from Nigeria and you're a scam artist, you got a freaking PPP. They say hundreds of millions was stolen overseas. Our government can't do anything.
Yeah.
And that's
So
not,
they did that just for rich people. They didn't do it for
They-
the American people, for the good of the people.
I bet if you
They
had
did it for themselves.
Yeah, if you had like 2 employees and good luck.
Yeah. You heard of-
this is what Uncle Sam gives to you. Uncle
Yeah.
Sam's an asshole.
You heard of hair salons just saying, we applied a couple times and we didn't get one, yet all them rich
people.
these people got them.
Oh, Donald looked it up. Every car dealer got a PPP for sure.
And these probably all the politicians. All the politicians have all these companies set up in LLCs and all this stuff that you can't really find out who they are. So they all probably got them. Every politician probably got one.
Oh, it comes out.
Or two. They probably
you'll
got
see,
everyone they could get.
You'll see, you'll be reading about a politician who's taken a stand on something, and then somebody from the other party will go, "Oh yeah, that's really great," from somebody who got $175,000 PPP.
Right.
It's like, see, they all got it. They all fucking got it.
Man, I was watching this other thing about the weight loss in UFC. I mean, the
what?
How they drop so much weight to fight, and you know how it's like it's basically legalized cheating. You know, these people, you know, I always wonder, you know, when I see two guys that go up against each other and they're like, these guys weigh, you know, 135 pounds each. You know, and I see them and they're a little bit short maybe, but you're like, how does this guy weigh 135 pounds? It's not, you know, it's a couple days after the fight and he weighs 160 pounds, you know, or after the weigh-in. And it's just like, you know, they do so much to cut weight. It's like, man, just practice a little more UFCs and doing all this weight loss stuff. I mean, they say they constantly losing weight even when they're not supposed to get their body used to losing weight.
I was going to say, how do they do that without like passing out and, you know, stuff like that?
I'm sure they do pass. You know, I've seen The Ultimate Fighter.
It's not healthy.
And these guys are trying to make weight and they're all like passing out and, you know, wearing a suit made of bag to run around. And
which one? When do they get weighed for the actual fight? When they can fight, right then?
It's like
3 days.
I forget which ones they do first.
It's like a day or two before, right?
So they can.
Yeah, it's a couple days before.
And then they pile on the food.
Yeah, and then they put it all right back on
the food.
Why would you weigh someone 2 days? Especially since they know they do that. Why don't
it might
you
be
just
a day
change
before, but
I don't understand what's the downside of weighing people like an hour before the fight.
But it's not going to do. These people are going to be fighting just completely. It's not going to be a good fight because they're just. They're going to be exhausted from losing, weight.
They wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do it as much
because they'd lose.
Yeah,
so you couldn't do it. You know, if you didn't have any time to put that weight back on, and you've been spitting in a cup and dehydrating yourself for 6 hours to lose that extra 3 ounces of
They'll
spit
do
weight.
anything. There's no way to stop it, I don't think. I mean, you do it right an hour before the fight, and then they're going to have a super hydration enema they stick up the guy's ass and gets him back, you know? No matter what, they're going to figure out a way to cheat and get the guy ready.
I guess if he doesn't make weight an hour before the fight, and you got an arena full of fans.
Yeah, that's true too.
I guess you can't. So.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a better way. And it.
I mean, they were saying, you know, some of these guys will, you know, they weigh like 160, just all jacked, and they can get down to like 130, 135.
It's got to be so miserable. Doesn't it have to be miserable? God, to lose. I don't even understand how you lose that much weight in a short time. I don't even understand. Are you pooping? You know, taking laxatives and vomiting?
And then that seems like it would make you not be able to fight very well.
Exactly.
You know?
The whole
I've always thought when I see a bigger guy in the ring, I'm like, oh, that guy, you know, had to cut a lot of weight. And the other guy he's fighting, you know, who's not as big, he must just weigh that much.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that guy probably had to lose 15, 20 pounds in weight, cut 20 pounds off as well. So
you don't think that some of them are just at the right weight?
I don't think so, man. I think even if you're close to that weight, you still got, or you
always want to fight down.
Yeah, fight down.
But the guy in the ring's fighting down too. So why don't you just stay at the same weight?
Yeah, I don't know.
And fight legitimately.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of stupid when you put it that way. That you both cut the same amount of weight and put the same amount of weight to fight at this weight.
Yeah.
I think it's big guys cutting weight to beat up on little guys is what I think it is. That's the motivation.
Sorry about the PPP loans. Snookman's got it right, and this is what I always say is they're just anytime the government's doing something that they say is we're doing this for the American people, you know it's just a scam. They're doing it to scam, you know, and they want to make you feel like they're doing it for you, and they're not. He says the government gave banks back the money with an extra 5% interest because they're all in bed together.
Yeah.
to the banks. The politicians probably own the banks. Who knows? So, of course,
They're
the
getting money
banks
from the banks, for
only
sure.
gave out PPP loans worth millions of dollars each. It was a money laundering scheme. That's what I say. That's how they launder money. With the pharmaceuticals, they fine them. That's them laundering money. And the PPP loans was them laundering money.
Well, think of, okay, so he's saying that they gave it all, the government, gave it all back with 5% interest. Well, it was possibly, $1 billion. I mean, so think of how much 5% of that is. They were just raking it in. They've been, Pfizer's raking, everybody been raking it in. The last 5 years, America has been raped worse than ever before. And they're raping us now
taxpayers' money,
with inflation.
They gave it to all their rich all the rich people.
And they weren't happy with that. They got corporate greed, inflation. The politicians are just we're giving they're trying to vote 90 more billion to the Ukraine and Israel. It's all being stolen. It's all being stolen. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
On that note.
And there's no, and they don't even care if we know about it. They don't care if we know they're money laundering. They're just like, what are those few people going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing.
Well. We depressed you.
Yeah.
So,
what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna give you. We're gonna go tidy up some loose ends at the flower shop, and we'll see you for the hang tonight at 6, and Ned in your head tomorrow morning, and we'll leave you with something positive since we brought you down with the total collapse of America. And we'll see you tomorrow 7:45. Oh no, tonight the hang. Tonight's the hang, and tomorrow for Ned. Thanks for listening.
Check, check, check.
My favorite new song.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day.
I needed that.